hold on. Always gotta adjust this thing. Let's move this down a little. Okay, looks like it's refreshing. Yes. Okay, let me switch over to live chat. Sorry, my laptop is like propped up really badly and it keeps like falling backwards. Okay, there we go. Tilt this up a little bit again. I saw Andrew was already excited about chapter 5 of Deltarune in the pre-chat. And hello, Keller's comments. Oh, yeah, I should also mention that for once I decided not to do Ghost Energy. Don't get me wrong, I do think Ghost Energy for Noelle could be funny, but I was at a Walgreens and I suddenly realized that Monster Energy is actually like a lot funnier if you're like cosplaying like an Undertale or like a Deltarune like monster character. So I couldn't help it. I've actually never had this before though. Like I don't drink Monster very often, and so I wasn't sure how this would taste, but it's the punk punch, whatever flavor that means. I have no idea, but I don't know. I guess I just thought like punk would be cute because like Des seems to be like a punk character, so I don't know. That's just what I went with. So, but it seems like it tastes pretty good. Probably a little late in the evening for me to be drinking Monster, but hey, Glitch Drop. Hi, Moonly. Hello. What's up, Moonly? Yeah, what's up, everyone? First of all, sorry I didn't stream on Tuesday. I fully intended on streaming then, like I normally would. Hey, Lynn Thomas. But then, yeah, I just some scheduling conflicts happened, and then I normally don't do Get Ready With Me streams on weekdays. But unfortunately, I can't stream this weekend. I'm like going to be out of town like the entire weekend. So I was like, well, you know, with chapter 5 of Deltarune like about to drop, like I kind of want to like keep the momentum going, you know? So I didn't really want to like just drop everything. So I was like, all right, well, it might be a little goofy to do like a Noelle Get Ready With Me if the plan is like, you know, for me to make content afterwards. Cause like I was thinking about it and I was like, boy, any videos I make might be completely irrelevant in like 5 or 6 days. But I don't know. I just I figured why not, right? I guess that was really like the main like logic here was why not? Like I'm looking forward to chapter 5. Like I just want to keep the momentum going. Last stream was spammed Neo, right? So yeah, I figure you know, I'll make a few videos after this and maybe I'll share them like during the first week of chapter 5 no matter what the content and just say like these are spoiler free, you know. That kind of thing. I don't know. Hi Critical Mode Gaming. What's up? I'm doing alright. How you doing? Hey Slate Bats. Under Delta Speech. You saw TADC in theaters? Heck yeah. I still haven't seen it, so yeah, no spoilers. I'm just waiting for it to come to YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. The thought of seeing it in theaters was a bit much for me. It sounded a little overwhelming, so I just was like, I'll just wait until it drops on YouTube. Even though I did know that was you know extreme spoiler risk, but I was like, hopefully if I just avoid certain spaces, you know, like I'll be okay, not see anything. Hey, Dolly Juice here. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, so yeah, today we're gonna be doing Dark World Noelle Holiday. And you know, I was actually looking back through my live streams and I was like, have I ever like I mean, I know at some point I had done a Noelle Get Ready With Me, but I was like, when in the world would that have even been? Like almost every time that I've been in the Noelle cosplay on like a live stream, I like just was already wearing it. So yeah, I checked and it was like a year ago. It was so long ago that my hair was like this length, even though I only cut this like a month ago or something. Like a full like haircut cycle had passed. Like since the last time I had done a Noelle Get Ready With Me. And the funny thing too is that for that particular one, I did just regular Noelle and then like turned it into Dark World Noelle just to like show how you can like switch from one to the other pretty easily. But I actually like don't really want to do it that way today. I actually plan on just doing Dark World Noelle today because I feel like I don't know, every time I do the makeup it changes and it's just like deviated so much at this point that it's like I don't know. I feel like a Noelle holiday like let's play is heading my way regardless. So I was like, one way or another, I'll be back in the regular Noelle cosplay soon enough. I see it coming. So yeah, we're just doing Dark World Noelle today, especially because there's like some decorations in the wig and stuff that I don't really want on the regular Noelle version. So I was like, all right, let's just get it over with today, and then I'll just redo parts of the wig a little bit and stuff. I also just like really wanted to try out this thorn ring that I got. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Someone gave this to me at a convention. I was like, whoa. It's huge. Like, look at the size of this. Like, I don't know if I'll even be able to like fully close my hand while wearing it, but it's gonna be like so theatrical. So I'm excited about that too. Because my previous thorn ring was pretty like, you know. So yeah, so we're only doing Dark World Noelle today. Um, and I'll try to do it as quickly as I can because like part of the reason I usually don't do these streams on weekdays, God, there's like cat hair flying everywhere. Jeez. Yeah, sorry there's no cats around at the moment. Doesn't mean there won't be eventually, but I do not know where they are at this exact second. Um, but so teasing 1:30 p.m. so almost no one was there. Oh, honestly, that kind of sounds like ideal. Like, I don't know. I understand like you'd want like the vibes, everyone excited and stuff, but I don't I've seen some like videos online of like just the horror of what the like TADC crowds like during peak hours are like. It's pretty bad. So I think you might have dodged a bullet with that one, honestly. So yeah, I will try to do this quickly because yeah, like, you know, the problem with me doing these on weekdays is that, like, if it takes too many hours and then I try to film some videos, it's like, you know, I'll end up eating dinner at like 11 p.m. or something. But unfortunately, I am not great at this makeup. So I'm apologizing in advance before I've even started because I just know how this is going to go. Like, let's face it, I only ever do like robot makeup and like, I don't know, occasionally like human-ish, anime-ish makeup. I don't really do like animal makeup. Like Noelle is like so outside my normal wheelhouse that it's like every time I do this cosplay, the makeup looks totally different because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're gonna try our best today. I'll try to do it as quickly and not boringly as I can, but I already know it's gonna be a little rough. So as long as it's good enough, you know, it'll be fine. Oh, wearing gloves inside the house. No, that's the worst. And then it's like you can't like use your phone and stuff. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the stream, Glamra. Thank you, thank you. Like a deer in the headlights because this makeup exactly. Yeah, like part of me like knows I need to get started right now, and the other part of me is like, oh god, here we go. Like it's gonna be a doozy. Dude, if this is one of the biggest noses you've ever seen, then you need to get out of your basement because like you apparently haven't seen very many people. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the Power Grip primer, the stuff that I've switched to recently. I wasn't sure originally how this stuff was gonna work with like the non-face paint cosplays that I do, but so far it's working pretty good. Like, because you know I did this exact cosplay pretty recently because I wore it at a convention all day. And I mean, the makeup stayed basically all day, so I'm just gonna stick with this stuff. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But man, I get so shiny after a certain amount of time. Like, that's the good thing about me just filming here, you know, is like I can do it quickly before the shininess sets in. Whereas, like, oh my gosh, me by the end of the day at a convention is like, it's so bad. I don't entirely know how to fix that issue. I'm sure there's like just some makeup trick I don't know, but I am an amateur. Okay. I also want to make sure that I get the eyebrows kind of flat because we're going to be painting over them, as you'll see soon. Also, apologies that I don't have the white nails on like I did for like those few videos that I did at the convention. I thought I didn't have any white nails, and then it turned out that I actually did, but I didn't figure that out until after I'd already put these on. So we're just going to have like blue frosty nails for Noelle, but I figure like because I do the blue lipstick for Dark World Noelle, it's like close enough, right? Like it works. It's chilly, you know, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, kind of like let that settle for a second. I think I'm gonna put some eye primer on too. I know it seems a little redundant because like, you know, do you really need to put on like face primer and eye primer? But again, hooded eyes, you just do what you gotta do, you know? And this is like a very like eyeshadow heavy cosplay compared to like my other ones where it's a lot of like face paints and eyeliners and stuff. I just really hope the makeup will turn out okay today. I thought the way it looked at the convention was fine. People seem to like it. I got compliments on it, like, but I don't know. Looking back on it, I was like, it could have been better. But in my defense, I was doing that makeup, you know, at like 6 a.m. or something. So it is what it is. Okay. Actually, speaking of conventions, I know I've been sharing 2 shorts videos a day for the past few weeks because I had so many convention videos. But I think I actually only have like 1 more or something. I'll have to double check, but I think we're actually at the end, finally, of the filmed at convention videos. And then we can like get back to the usual filmed here content, which I think is for the best because, you know, filmed those like Spammed in Neo videos like how long ago at this point? When was that live stream? Like 5 days ago, and I haven't been able to share like a single video yet because it's just been like still the convention videos. Okay. Nails were turning blue just now. Please don't get frostbite for reals. Oh, you like my Noelle? Oh, thank you. I mean, I'd like to think every time I do it, it improves, hopefully. Because, yeah, I don't know. I always feel like I have no idea what I'm doing with this makeup. Like, and I don't know, like, I have, like, kind of, like, a strange face for Noelle, I think. It's not the most, like, conducive to, like, a soft deer makeup kind of thing. Like, I have harsh features, you know? Which is fine. Like, anyone with any kind of face can do any kind of makeup, but it's just, I feel like there's a certain look I'm always trying to get with Noelle, and it's hard for me to do it because, like, I just have such harsh features. I don't have, like, a fawn face or something. I don't know. So, okay, so we're just gonna super quickly get this, like, just like a full thing of foundation on. Like, to me, this is like the boring part, you know? It's like, let's just like get some skin on so we can like actually move on to the interesting stuff. So I'll just do this super quickly. I realize I should probably be wearing a hairnet already, but meh. Plus, like, I took a shower like about 2.5 hours ago, and I think my hair is like still kind of damp. So the thought of putting on a hairnet just sounds kind of gross. I don't know, like trapping all that moisture in there. Like, okay. So yeah, the most important thing though is I want the eyebrows flattened because we are going to basically cover them and completely like redraw them. And then like my actual eyebrows get turned into something else entirely, like part of the eye makeup essentially. So yeah. Okay. primer potions, a throwback, yeah. I know, Urban Decay, right? Very old school. I wish it wasn't so freaking expensive, like, the Urban Decay stuff is amazing, and I feel like that's why they know they can charge so much for it, because it's, like, genuinely so good, but, like, it costs a freaking fortune. Like, I use as little of it as I possibly can every time I use it because I feel like I have to, like, stash it like a dragon hoarding their, like, den of gold. Like, usually I buy the cheapest makeup I possibly can for everything. I'm, like, the biggest cheapskate when it comes to makeup, but that primer potion is one of the few things I'm willing to spend, like, decent amount of money on because, like, it does work, unfortunately. I can't deny, even with my hooded eyes, it does work. I've tried other products and, yeah, especially with my type of eye, no, nothing else cuts it, not even close. So, it sucks, but, yeah, every time I'm just like, "Fine, fine, I'll spend the money on this tiny, itty bitty little tube." It's ridiculous. Okay. Almost got a base here. It's kind of going for, like, a frosty look, right? Stuff is great. I know, right? Just, ugh, the cost, it kills me. Every time it kills me. It's like, why? Because normally I'm not someone who necessarily thinks, like, more expensive makeup is better. It's like, nah, that's a myth. But sometimes it's true. Every now and then it's true. Okay, so that's probably good enough. Like, the eyebrows don't have to be, like, completely gone. They just need to be, like, gone enough, essentially. Um, so then we're just gonna powder it down just to, like, smooth and flatten this all out. Get a canvas going. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of this stuff. It's, like, pretty much completely shattered at this point. But again, like, I use everything up until the, like, last drop because I don't wanna spend money on anything, and I'm a cheapskate. Okay. Get rid of that terrible shine. Whew. Like, it's like the powders are shooting everywhere. I wanna get fast at this makeup, though, because if I do end up doing some kind of, like, Noelle plays Deltarune, like, Let's Play series, then that means I would have to do this makeup every single time, and that sounds, exhausting. I mean, I know I did the, Undyne Plays Undertale series, and, yeah, like, I had to do the makeup every single time for her, but she's actually not that bad. Like, I can do Undyne's makeup surprisingly quickly considering how much, like, face paint is involved. Um, Noelle, not so much. So, yeah. I'm just trying to decide what to do about chapter 5. Like, I don't know if I should live stream it or not. I don't know. I'm really torn. And when I say live stream it, I don't mean, like, never live stream it. That came out wrong. What I mean is, like, playing it blind, you know, like, as soon as it comes out. I don't know. I played, chapters 3 and 4 blind on this channel, um, back when those came out, but I kinda did it in a weird way where I was like, "I wanna replay chapters 1 and 2 first," because I had not played them on the channel, and so, I played them, and it took so long that I actually didn't start chapter 3 until, like, I think a couple, 2, 3 days after it came out, which was actually kind of a good thing because it meant that, like, people who were off playing it themselves, like, had already done so, you know, and might wanna come watch, or had already watched, like, actual famous people do it and might wanna come watch, whereas I do worry that if I were to live stream it the moment it comes out, I'm just not sure there'd be any interest in anyone watching me do it here because either people would be off playing it themselves or watching, like, their favorite YouTubers do it. You know what I mean? So I'm, like, a little torn on it. But yeah, it doesn't mean I would never play it on the channel. I'm just like torn about whether or not I should, you know, do it blind the moment it comes out, that kind of thing. Add a poll. Yeah, we could. There's not a lot of people here, so I'm not sure how like helpful it would be, but I suppose like I don't think there's a time limit, right, on how long you can have a poll up. Pretty sure not. So maybe I can just like put it up and like just leave it up for like however long. Let me see. I haven't done this in a while. How do I do it? Create a poll. Okay. Okay. And I won't be offended, by the way, by anyone's answers. Like, if the answer is overwhelmingly no, that's totally fine. I will not be upset, seriously. It is not a big deal. Like, I'd rather, like, people be honest, you know, and tell me, like, not to do it than me do it, and then there's, like, 2 viewers, which actually I think, like, when I did it, for chapters 3 and 4, I think there was pretty much always just, like, 2 viewers anyway, so I guess, like, in the end, it probably doesn't make any difference, like, no matter how I do it, because I mean, I don't know, I'm not really, like, a Let's Play channel, and I'm kind of suck at video games, like, I'm one of those people who really enjoys playing them, but I'm terrible at them, so, yeah, we shall see. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I wouldn't mind waiting, like, a few days or something, it's just I'm a little afraid of spoilers is my only issue. Hi, Jeremy Howard. Didn't let me know you started live. Oh, I'm sorry, Raphael. I know YouTube has been, like, really buggy lately. Well, I feel like we say that all the time, so I'm starting to think maybe YouTube is just permanently forever buggy. Okay, so we sort of have, like, a face down. Trying to think what would be, like, the easiest way to tackle this. Also, if you hear any noises, the cats are getting dinner right now, so that's what those sounds are. I could do the blush. I could also, I kind of need to put like a white base over the eyebrows. I'm trying to think which one I should do first. I mean, I don't think it like makes a huge difference which one I do first. I think I'm gonna do the white base first because anything that like, you know, the powder, when it like trickles down, then I can like go back over it with the blush and kind of just like get rid of it basically. So let's just like get it over with now. Okay. So yeah, this is just gonna help with like the kind of like deer eyes by having like this kind of white base. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but y'all know what I mean, right? Like how deer just have that kind of white highlight look to them. So yeah, I'm just going to super quickly just kind of cover everything here with white. It doesn't have to be like perfect full coverage or anything, but just like a decent base. Because yeah, we're gonna redraw the eyebrows above my actual eyebrows. These ones are irrelevant now. Okay. And I like to give Noelle like a perpetually concerned look. So I'm kind of like putting down this base in a way where Noelle can have that kind of like, you know, like that face. She's always freaking out about something. Looks like this poll is going to end up being like a 50-50 split. I should have figured. Okay. And I'm probably going to add more of this later too. Like this is just like a starting base. Because I have to like reshape the eyebrows and everything eventually. Like, this is definitely one of those makeup looks where, like, you wouldn't think Noelle would be as much of a trust the process as, like, my FNAF cosplays and stuff, but she kinda is. She looked weird for a while. And yes, I'm even going over the eyelid. And the reason I'm not trying very hard to do a good job is because, again, I have hooded eyes, so my eyes are gonna, like, mess this up pretty quickly, and I'll have to redo it anyway, so it's like, doing a good job with it, like, right off the bat is just, like, it's like a waste of time, I hate to say it. Because my face just is the way that it is. Okay. Being off what games is part of the fun. Yeah, very true. It just gives you an excuse to play longer, right? Nothing wrong with that. You have a question, Lunar Lover? Okay. Let's see how many people answered the poll. Is there a way to check? I can't remember how this works. 10 votes. Since there's exactly 10 votes, it's like easy to see like the the percentages then just line up like one per person. That's kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, let's get the blush put on. I do blush on the cheeks and the, we're gonna have to like do a red painted nose kind of thing, but we're just not gonna bother with the nose yet. We're gonna like leave that alone for a second. We're gonna come back to it. Because the nose is kind of the hardest part, so. Ugh. Now I do actually have like a more orangey red blush instead of this like pink one. My issue with it is it starts to give Noelle a look more like she's had like an allergy attack or something as opposed to just being chilly and cold, if that makes sense. It's like pink cheeks like this makes you think like, oh, like, just been out in the snow for a while. Whereas like, I don't know, that orangey red, it just starts to give like, have a peanut allergy and ate peanuts and shouldn't have done that. Then again, I don't know if monsters in Undertale and Deltarune can have allergies. Someone needs to call up Toby. We have questions. So bad, everything I come. That is such a mood. However, I know that's not true in your case because you're good at art, so lies. Actually, speaking of which, I think my Noelle illustration is technically done, but I don't know. I'm still in that phase where I'm not sure if I like it or not, so it's like I could show you all of it right now. It's like sitting right over there, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just still in that weird, feeling of like, I don't know, is it even good? Did I waste my time? IDK. Like most animal monster-based cosplays end up looking weird. Yeah, it's true. Luna cosplays recently. Oh, I know exactly what you mean, actually, yeah. Luna, aka Goth Roxanne Wolf. I see a cat out there, but I don't know if he's gonna come in or not. He's like exploring. Hi, Sid. You can come in if you want. You don't have to just like sit right outside the door. You have free will. Okay, now I just want to make sure I don't go too overboard with the blush because I did kind of feel like the last time I did this at the con, like a month ago, I might have done a bit too much blush. I don't know. I'm like blush blind. I always think that, like, I don't have enough, and then I keep going, and then I realize later that, like, no, actually, it's like, you look ridiculous. I think it's just if you do too many clown looks all the time like I do, you truly become, like, blush blind. I have no sense of, like, how much is too much anymore. I'm just like, "Yeah, clown cheeks, of course. What's wrong with that?" This blush has glitter in it. So, you know, even more superior to the not glittery liquid blush. Now my wig does cover, like, the sides of the face a lot, so a lot of this actually won't even be visible, but I'm gonna try to film with, like, a fan to, like, make it more dramatic today, so I do have to, like, account for that. Okay. That's probably at least good enough for now. Can move on and, like, come back to it. Okay, I guess I should probably draw on the fake eyebrows. I kinda hate doing this part, but, like, I know I got to. It's just it's one of those things where it's, like, getting them even is a nightmare, so we yeah, I'm just gonna use the regular I'm gonna, like, start off with this, like, just normal eyebrow pencil, but I'm probably gonna come back in later and darken them a bit with eyeshadow, but it's another case of, like, I did that, um, when I did this cosplay, like, you know, when even was that? It was, like, less than a month ago, whenever that last convention was, a few weeks ago, and it was, like, I thought it looked fine at the time, but then I watched the videos back, and I'm like, I think those eyebrows are a little dark." A little too dark for, like, a blonde-haired character, you know? It's good, you like it? Yeah, the Noelle art. I had to start it over completely. Like, it was pretty brutal. Like, I inked it entirely and then started, like, watercoloring it, and it looked terrible. So, I started it over completely from scratch again, like, a couple days ago. Yeah. So that was fun. It's, only going to have the most minimal of coloring now because I've just reached that point where I realized, you know what? Some illustrations just don't work with color, and that is one of them. Hey, Joker Gaming. Hi, Catalina. You're new. Welcome. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I got you my live. They seem fine to you. Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, the one advantage of the darker eyebrows is that, like, at least they do stand out from, like, an emoting standpoint, which is, like, helpful. But we'll see. We'll at least, like, draw in the usual ones here for, like, at the beginning, and then we'll kinda take it from there. See if it needs to be darkened or not. So, yeah, you see, like, I'm kind of doing, like, the clown sorta thing, right? Like, do, like, fake concerned eyebrows. But it's Noelle, like, she just always looks very concerned. So I'm just gonna, like, fill this in and then kind of draw some just fake texture to it. Oh, there's a cat in here. Hi, Glenn. Yeah? You can hear him shaking himself out. Just see this, like, shadow walking by. Hello. What are you doing? You exploring? He's, like, behind the screen. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of, like, putting in a little bit of fake texturing here. Just so it doesn't look, like, literally clownish. Then I always come in at the end and, like, I kinda soften the inside a little, so if it looks a little harsh right now, like, don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. Some are just good with minimal coloring. Yeah, that's where I ended up with that Springtrap illustration. Like, I had tried to color it a bunch of times and finally was like, this just looks bad. I think it's just because I do so much with the gold, any art that requires a lot of like yellow and stuff, like Springtrap or like Noelle being blonde, it just clashes. Like, I don't know. It's like I keep trying to make it work and it just doesn't. Like, gold just, as pretty as it is, it doesn't necessarily go with everything. I hate to say it. Ugh, this part sucks. I'm so bad at symmetry, so it's like me attempting to get these eyebrows to look at least somewhat similar is like a nightmare. And I know they always say like they don't have to be twins, just cousins or whatever the heck that phrase is, but my problem is that they end up looking like they live on opposite sides of Earth. But it's okay because we can kind of like keep shaping them later with like eyeshadow and stuff. Okay. Just taper them out over here, even though the wig is probably going to cover that area. It also doesn't help that like I just don't have a super symmetrical face, so it is what it is. It just makes me laugh. The like extreme concern. Like, oh no. This is Noelle's like mom came home early face. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna like soften it up here in the middle by just using some leftover foundation. Like that. Just so it doesn't look like so like extreme and clowny. And then kind of just put in some pretend hair. Faux brows. Okay. Ugh, this multi-stick is like super broken. I like to add like a little bit of like shimmer under the brows too. Not even for any like good reason. It's just like a personal choice that I just do this with a lot of my cosplay. I don't even know how it started. It's very drag queen, I admit. Okay. That's probably like decent for the moment. Like we're gonna come back to them, I think, but like that's like fine for now. How long does it take to do this cosplay? I'm not entirely sure. I am like a little newer with this one. Not like super new, but it's one I haven't done quite as often as some of the other ones. So I'm not very good at it. I don't have a lot of muscle memory for it. So I tend to be a little bit slow. But if I had to guess, I think the makeup will probably take another couple hours probably. But thankfully the cosplay itself is very easy to put on. Like there's not much to it. So yeah. And I'm trying to like do it quickly just because yeah, I do want to like film at least a little bit tonight, even though it seems a bit redundant given that I don't know, I feel like Noelle's entire story is about to change in a few days, so I'm just like I don't know. But yeah, that's okay. Sorry, just want to even that out a little bit. The lighting in here is not the best. We finally had that ceiling light fixed, and then it died again. So it was nice while it lasted. I I am once again stuck with just the gooseneck lamp, and that's, yeah, we're just gonna have to make do. It's another reason I don't usually do these on weeknights anymore, is also just because like it's getting dark out, and yeah, I don't have a lot of lighting to work with, but since I can't stream this weekend, it's okay. We're gonna make this work today. It'll be fine. You got new sweaters for your dogs? Oh, that's so cute. One of these days I should put the bow tie back on Glenn so y'all can see how cute it is. He actually like is totally fine with it. He tolerates it. But we stopped putting it on him because he would dunk it in his water bowl every time he tried to take a drink. So we were like, okay, we can't have him walking around with like a wet bow tie. That's just sad. Try a more grayish blonde instead of yellow. Play around with colors on your iPad. Yeah, I actually was playing around with a couple of the colors on my iPad for like the nose and the lips and stuff, because I was just like, I wasn't willing to take any risks at this point. Yeah, I do think like if I could get good at doing really muted watercolors in like an Art Nouveau kind of way, where you can get like that just super muted yellow, I do think there is like a universe where I could color the Noelle illustration. It's just so unfortunate that I like am so bad at like that muted watercolor style. Like, let's face it, all I know how to do is like extreme neons and stuff, and people ask me to be subtle, and I'm like, what's that mean? So yeah, maybe if I just practice a bit more, you know, one of these days I can get a nice like soft Noelle illustration someday. None of your business. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Goofy. Cosplay tips? I don't know. I always feel like I'm the one that needs cosplay tips. I don't know. I'm such an amateur. I'm so bad at this stuff. I always feel bad like I'm going to give terrible advice. Who cares if the story changes like that old turtle so we can pick up the pen and write our own stories? Yeah, we got to find the white pen of hope, right? Which they were totally teasing in that trailer. I don't think that was actually the white pen of hope. I was like, I don't think Toby would put this in the trailer. That was like a fake out of some kind. It was a fraud. Okay, so we have eyebrows-ish. Unfortunately, I do think we probably have to start working on the nose. The nose is like what slows this down so much. If I didn't have to deal with the nose, like this would not be that difficult of a cosplay. I don't know. Or I could do the eye makeup. I don't know, what should I do first? The nose is more annoying. So I could get it out of the way, but the only thing with the eye makeup is it's like my eyes will eat it. So sometimes it's like doing it now just means that in an hour it's gonna look like terrible. Although it might be easier to shape the nose if I have the eyes done. You know what I mean? Where you can like see the size and shape and depth and everything. Yeah, maybe I should do the eyes first, because I can always come back and touch them up if I have to. So with Noelle, I do not use like eyeliners and stuff like I do with most of my cosplays, because I feel like she needs like a softer look, you know what I mean? So I just kind of do everything with eyeshadow. Now, I kind of took the lazy path at the convention a couple weeks ago, and pretty much just did like black makeup, like eyeshadow makeup for Noelle, because it was easy. It was like, you know, no color layering, no gradients, no nothing. Like, because it was early in the morning and I just wanted to like get to the show. But I could, like, in this case, at least do like, you know, some fancy blue or something like I normally would. Not be so lazy. So we'll try it. It doesn't have to be super fancy, but just, you know, I think having a bit of a bluish tinge to it like would look nice, would look frosty. I've done a Miku cosplay. I haven't, but it actually does sound like extremely fun, I must say. So I use the zebra pens. They do not know subtle. Yeah, I use them too. So true. Am I excited for episode 9 of TADC? I guess, Kind of. I don't know. I have, like, mixed feelings about it. I feel like I'm not gonna totally like how things go, so I'm, like, a little hesitant about it, but I'm willing to accept however things go. Okay, so I'm just gonna do trying to think, do I wanna do, like, a full, like, eyelid or no? Hmm, I honestly can't remember what I did a couple weeks ago. How sad. In my defense, it was really early in the morning. I wonder I don't know if I can really tell here. It does kinda look like it was a full eyeshadow. I suppose that makes sense because again, with the hooded eyes, it's like, if I don't do that, then, like, you're kinda not even gonna be able to see a lot of the makeup. So, yeah, okay, in that case, we're gonna go above the eyelid. And I'm just gonna do, like, that sort of cartoon highlight makeup that I tend to like doing. So we start, like, darker here on the sides, and then we're gonna work our way in towards the middle, like, getting lighter and lighter. I think that'll look nice. It's just another case, though, of, like, it has to be somewhat symmetrical to work, and I suck at that. Yeah, do you see what I mean about the hooded eyes, though? Because 'Cause you'd think, like, "Oh, that's a lot of makeup," but then look, it's gone. Isn't that wild? It's gone. Curses. Curse these genetics. Okay, let's just do the same on the other side. And I will be doing, like, my usual white eyeliner, like, under the eye kinda thing, but we're gonna come back to that at the end because this stuff always sprinkles all over, like, it's already in the blush and stuff, um, and so we're just gonna wanna cover that up at the end. It's one of the things I really hate about eyeshadow is, like, the way that it just falls all over everything no matter what you do. I mean, I'm sure some of that is because, like, let's face it, I'm not always using, like, the fanciest of, eyeshadows, but meh. I come from the school of good enough when it comes to cosplay. Okay. Another reason it's nice to do, like, these more bold, colors is because, um sorry, just getting rid of some of that blue. Um, when I for this Dark World version of Noelle, I like to do the white eyelashes. So when you have, like, white eyelashes in front of a dark base like this, they really, like, pop, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna switch to, like, a slightly, like, lighter blue. And just sort of blend it a little bit. I know I should probably be using a bigger brush than this for blending, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to do this under the eye as well, so gotta get used to this now. I swear I will soften this. I realize it looks very extreme right now. Best things always get the worst drama. So true. Handling things better than half the fandom. Yeah. As somebody who works at conventions and so deals publicly with fandoms. Woof. Oh boy. Some fandoms are a bit much. And I love fandoms. So, yeah. I say that both with love and terror. This is my favorite shade of blue. This is like that, the really like frosty one. Which is why this is the one I'm kind of like blending out. Because it's like, see if I can show without dumping powder everywhere. It's this one right here. That light blue, like, it's almost like turquoise-ish. I don't know. I just think it's really pretty. I will admit, though, that this makeup does give, like, Elsa vibes. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, the heating's on. Oh, thank goodness. I know you say you're still cold, but maybe it just, like, takes a little time, you know, to catch up. It could also be if you have any, like, windows open anywhere. Maybe the heat's getting out. Okay, I'm gonna switch to, like, white in the middle here. But yeah, I definitely want to like blend some of this out just so it's not like quite so stripy looking, you know. I can switch to a like slightly fluffier brush for that. This one's a little harsh. Maybe this one. Let's see. I like the blue to be on the outside as well. I just think it looks pretty. Like that light blue. I don't know. It's just a really nice shade. I lean into it a lot. But also, like I said, it's a little pointless for me to like try too hard here because my eyes are gonna like destroy all of this pretty quickly, and then we'll have to like touch it up at the end. It's just a matter of time. And a little bit of white again in the middle. Okay, I'm just trying to like blend it out a little. I just realized the poll is still going. Looks like, well, we have like about 30 answers now. let's see, 34. Hi, official AfterNet editor. Hi, Joe Bunny. Seen a lot of shit from them being part of a lot of fans. I've pretty much seen hell. Yeah. Same. Love the eyeshadow. Oh, thank you, Peekaboo. Oh, thanks so much for the makeup brush. Is it Jana? Jana something K5L3J? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Cheap control if you do end up playing on stream. Anything is better than the keyboard. Yeah. I think we do have some options I could use. Okay, I'll ask my roommates about it. I remember last time they even chucked some, like, when they heard I was fighting Jevil again, they like threw some controllers at me and were like, please, please, anything but the Surface Pro keyboard. And yet then I ended up using the Surface Pro keyboard anyway. Because apparently I just really hate myself or something. That's the thing that sucks though. I was kind of hoping we'd have more time before Chapter 5 came out. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm so glad it's coming out now. I am like, I could not be happier. I'm so overjoyed that like literally Deltarune tomorrow is about to happen. Oh my god. But I really wanted to have time to finally beat the Knight and Gerson. I haven't done either of those yet. I haven't done the Shadow Mantle fight. But that's why like I'm saying like regardless of whether or not I do a Let's Play of Chapter 5 like blind like right away, whether I do or don't, it doesn't matter because I do plan on like doing a Let's Play in general. Because yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff that I just still haven't done yet that I wanted to do. I've also never done the weird route, and I do admit that the thought of doing like a Noelle cosplay, like Noelle plays the weird route, you know, like Let's Play series is, I mean, it's kind of hard to resist that opportunity, isn't it? Like, how dark, how meta. I don't know. I might do it. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the kind of thing that would like, you know, happen down the line. Like, yeah, we'll get to that. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what to do about Chapter 5. So, yeah. Okay, so that's good enough for the moment for the eyeshadow, but I am going to do like a like dark line, you know, like right over the lid where like the lashes are going to go. But before I do that, I'm going to put down the white eyeliner so we can kind of finish up this like false eye shape. And the way I did this a couple weeks ago is I put like fake bags essentially under Noelle's eyes to make her look like really tired and haggard. And I think I liked it. I think it looked pretty cool. So we're gonna try to do that again today. Like instead of having her just be like, you know, just wide-eyed and stuff like this with the white, there's sort of like a layering under the eye to just make it look like very, very weary. I don't entirely remember how I did it, but I feel like I could figure it out, right? Can't be that hard. If I did it once, first thing in the morning on nothing but coffee, I could do it again. Okay, now the only thing is I want Noelle's eyes to be pretty big though. Like we are definitely going for the deer in a headlight puns. Because she should have like a very like innocence to her, right? Just the opposite of myself, IRL. Switch controllers. Yeah, I should try because we definitely have some. In fact, one of my roommates recommended that I just like probably not for Chapter 5 right away because I have my own save file, but they were saying that like if I do start up a new Deltarune Let's Play where I do everything, I should just do it on the Switch this time. You know, like just if I'm gonna force myself to put up with like another save file with like a Jevil fight and stuff, it's like just just start with the Switch. Like, don't even fight with the Surface Pro again. I was like, yeah, definitely. Did I enjoy the Spamton fight? I love the Spamton fight, actually. Like, genuinely. Like, I don't know. I don't find Spamton Neo that difficult, which is very funny given that Jevil is, like, my arch nemesis for all eternity. But I actually think the Spamton Neo fight is super fun. Like, I enjoy doing that one just for the heck of it. But I have a feeling I'm not going to feel that way about the Shadow Mantle or the Knight once I finally try it. I've heard it's not quite as bad as Jevil, but it's still bad, and I believe it. And yeah, Gerson looks pretty fun, though. Gerson looks hard, but, like, kind of like Spamton Neo. Like, it looks hard, but in a fun way, so I really want to try that one. Hi, Dan the Breaking News Man. Interesting idea for Noelle placers would be to go light world for the regular sword route and dark world for weird road. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't know. There's just like some interesting potential with like a Noelle plays Deltarune series. I don't know. It's hard to resist, even if it means I finally have to give in and do the weird route, which I don't really want to. But do it for the views, Jenny. Playing on a console, being character. Yeah, very true. I know, because I kind of hope we learn a little bit more about the whole Dragon Blazers thing in the next chapter. I have some theories. I feel like things can go in a strange direction. I just don't know if they're going to. I'm very curious. I have 2 saves, a first playthrough and a complete playthrough. Yeah, I know. I feel like I should do something like that. Like I'm currently watching Born Losers Gaming. I just have like their entire play. Like, I've seen it before. I've watched them do all of Deltarune, and I just to refresh myself, I put on again their entire playthrough from start to finish, and that's how they are. Like they actually have a bunch of save files. Like they have like a first one, like a completionist one, and then like a few extras, you know, like they've got their weird route file, like that kind of thing. So yeah, that's why I like their playthrough though, because it is so thorough. It's kind of incredible. Like they will go back to check out anything, no matter how much time it wastes. Like they'll like, you know, finish a scene and then be like, but what about, you know, and then just like go all the way back to something else. I'm like, dang, I admire the dedication. That's incredible. Okay, so yeah, we got the white under the eye. So trying to remember. Let me pull up that photo again. I just want to make sure I don't like mess up as far as. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I did it. Yeah, all right. So yeah, we're gonna put the dark makeup, like we're gonna continue it under the eye, and then put like another layer of white even below that. Like we're gonna try to make it look puffy, basically, on purpose. Also, I realized like this doesn't look very dark. I am still going to use some black eyeshadow, like, but that's like the finishing touch kind of stuff. Like a lot of this blue is actually going to end up getting lost in the sauce. I hate to say it, but as long as there's like a vibe of blue, a vibe of blue left over, then I'll be happy. So yeah, we're going to continue the eye shape now. Under the eye. But I definitely don't want it to be like too harsh because I don't know. I don't think harsh is like the right look for Noelle. You know what I mean? Like, which is why I'm using eyeshadow. Like, normally I am just, like we were saying about my art, I don't do subtlety, if y'all hadn't noticed. So, yeah, I'm usually like all, you know, gothic aesthetics. Jeez, that's hard to say. Gothic aesthetics. So, like, just high contrast, dark and light, neons, all of that. But with Noelle, I actually do try to soften things up, even if it's not my natural instinct. But sometimes, you know, when you're cosplaying, you gotta a little bit go against your usual MO. Not completely, because I love when a cosplayer has like a style, you know, regardless of what character they're cosplaying. But I do think like in a case like this, I still want it to be very like Noelle-like, which means soft. Des would be the harsh one, right? Okay, just rounding this out a little. There we go. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Red Fester. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a super chat in like a month and a half or something. Thank you so much. I need all the eggs, right? Same. That's the thing. I don't have. Yeah, that's my one issue with Chapter 5 coming out so soon. I'm 99.9999% happy about it, and this like just teeny little percentage of like, dang it, I didn't have time to fight Gerson. I didn't do the Shadow Mantle. I didn't do the Knight. I haven't done any weird route stuff, and I don't even have the Chapter 3 and 4 eggs. That is tragic. I've watched a zillion Let's Plays of people doing it. All I do is sit around watching Deltarune theory videos day in and day out. But I want to do it myself, too. Hi, Robert. Yeah. The Peepus. Yes, I realize the Peepus is not the same thing. Apparently, Peepus is a soft water clam or something. I don't know. Who knows? When it comes to Spamton, I have so many questions that I realize I will probably never have answered. Okay, so let me just do a little bit of a lighter blue here, just to soften this out a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, and then trying to decide if I want to do the dark makeup, like the black line or not. It's just, again, I'm so worried about my eyes doing what they do, and then the next thing you know, the black makeup is everywhere except where I wanted it to be. Maybe I should hold off on it just because of that issue. Like, maybe we should start working on the nose a bit. Well, first thing first, I'm going to put just a bit more white down here. Because like I said, we're going for puffy. As counterintuitive as that sounds, you'd think like, what? Makeup? Aren't you supposed to try to make yourself look better? Not always. Sometimes you're trying to make yourself look exhausted. Sometimes you're trying to make yourself look like it just snowed and you don't know what the heck happened. And then we're going to come back in while I'm doing the nose and kind of like finish up under there. This is like just a sort of temporary holding line. And this white line here is actually also where I'm going to end up putting the white fake lashes down there. Like, I know that seems super like low down on the face, but it works. Because the illusion should be that this is the whole new eye shape. I know it's not perfect, but like, that's what we're going for. No, I'm full frostbitten deer. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels, Robert. Sorry, I just realized I missed that there. Thank you, thank you. Do I do Comic-Con? Oh, I do a lot of comic conventions. Usually I work at them. I'm like an Artist Alley person. I actually just applied for another show for November. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check up on that Cincinnati one too. Okay, I'll do that later. But yeah, no, I do a lot of comic conventions. The last time I did this cosplay was at a convention, actually, a few weeks ago. Okay, yeah, I guess we can get started on the nose. And kind of blend the eye, into that a little bit. This part sucks. I really hate doing the nose. It's just, I don't know. I end up endlessly layering a lot of like brown makeup and stuff, and it's like, I don't think it's ever quite perfect. I don't know. Every now and then I look up other Noelle cosplayers and I see all these people doing just like most like amazing fawn makeup, and I'm like, wow, I'm an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. The main trick is to just like, I want to get my nose very narrow, like white line, and then kind of like blend out, which is not super easy. But yeah, at the very least, like I'm just going to start with like white just right down the center. We'll kind of go from there. And I know like we have to do the red nose and stuff too, but yeah, we'll get there in a moment. But like we're kind of trying to create a whole new face shape here, which is what makes this very tricky. Especially because I have a pretty big nose. Which, by the way, I am fine with. People are always like coming to the chat trying to like insult my nose, and I'm like, it's not gonna work, y'all. Sorry. I am surprisingly not self-conscious about my giant nose. Okay. So the reason I'm blending this all the way up into the forehead is because, like I said, we are trying to basically create like an entirely new set of features. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I've been told that of all the different cosplays that I do, despite how extreme some of them are, even when I have masks on for some of them, I've been told people can usually tell that it's still me under there. Apparently, Noelle is the one exception where I am like completely unrecognizable. So, and I think the nose is a big part of why. Yeah, no TADC spoilers, Jake Dawson. I will say that I will ban anyone who does spoilers. I have harsh spoiler policies. I don't consider that a spoiler, by the way. I'm just saying so that you know in advance. Like no chapter 9. Chapter 9. Wow, I'm still stuck in like Deltarune terms here. No episode 9 spoilers. Because yeah, I haven't seen it, and I assume a lot of people still haven't seen it. So yeah. Okay. Do I want to darken the eyebrows at all while I'm at it? I mean, I could like a little bit. I don't want to like do it too much. Yeah, also speaking of spoilers, I will be pretty harsh about the Deltarune Chapter 5 spoiler policy too. It was the same thing when I did chapters 3 and 4, where I was just like, any spoilers, if it's in the comments, if it's in the chat, wherever it is, I'm like, that's a major no. There we go. See, the eyebrows stand out a little bit better now. Okay. And then again, I just soften them up a little in the middle. The Desert Blush. Oh yeah, you mean the little Toby? Toby's always watching. Always watching, always judging. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit of highlighter here, I think. Get a little shine going in certain areas. Okay. Oh wow, the poll's almost up to 50 votes. I'm actually surprised most people are saying yes. I wonder. I guess I'm just trying to decide then, like, let's say theoretically then, like, if I do stream chapter 5 the day of, I don't know, like, I don't necessarily have to do it, like, right when it drops. Like, I could wait till the evening maybe. I'm very worried about spoilers, but I also feel like I would be most people's last pick to watch them play the new chapter. Most people would probably just play it themselves, actually. I don't know. I'll have to think on it. I also have to download OBS Studio again because I kind of deleted it. I was having storage space issues on my laptop. Ugh, I hope that means I don't have to set everything up again, though. I mean, if I do, it's like, it's fine. It was inevitable that eventually I was going to have to do that, but still, it's annoying. Ugh, I hate OBS Studio. It's one of those, like, necessary evils where you just have to deal with it, but yeah. That's how I did it for the last chapters. Yeah, because the thing with the way I did the last couple chapters was like, and it wasn't the plan. I will say that, like, this is not how I intended for it to happen, but it is the way that it happened. Was my goal was to play chapters 1 and 2 and be done before 3 and 4, like live stream. Like, I'd already done chapters 1 and 2. I'd played them multiple times by that point on my own, but like, I was like, oh, okay, like, let's live stream chapters 1 and 2 and then be ready for 3 and 4. But then things like the Jevil, happened. And yeah, needless to say, I think I didn't start chapter 3 until like, I don't know, like 2.5 days or something after it dropped. So I was unintentionally late. But yeah, it's like that may have worked in my favor though, that I waited a little. It just sucked because I remember I spent those couple days like afraid to go online at all. Like, it was the worst. I was like terrified of social media. But honestly, with how fast the Deltarune fandom moves, like, I bet within the first hour of the game coming out, like, it's going to be a spoiler risk no matter what you do. Like, it's that fast. So, yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We still got a few more days to decide, so I'm going to like think about it. I'll leave the poll up a bit longer because it hasn't even been quite an hour yet, but I'm surprised that it's like actually like, I thought it was gonna be more of a 50-50 split. So yeah. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly how I do the things. I have like this is embarrassing, but I have a reference pulled up here of like the way I did it a few weeks ago. And I'm just trying to like make sure I stick to that to a certain degree because it looked fine. Like, I wouldn't say it was like the best makeup ever, but it was like decent. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I kind of. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need to put white then in those inner corners there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because basically what we're gonna try to do is where my actual eyebrows are, we're gonna try to turn that into a sort of like shadow that dips down into the nose and like narrows it out. So to do that, we actually have to put more white here. Because we kind of want this area to look very like flat in order for the illusion to work. Now, thankfully, this is also another case, though, where, like, the ring light's going to do some heavy lifting. Thank goodness for those, huh? So if it's not perfect right now, like, it's okay. It'll look fine on camera. Okay. So now, yeah, we're going to start doing, like, brown. And at least in my experience with this cosplay so far, the best way to do this is to kind of start so that, like, it's like darkest in like the inside of the shadows and it kind of like lightens out as it goes out. Otherwise, again, it's like too harsh looking. So I'm gonna start with like a pretty small brush here. It's probably gonna be way too dark at first, but we're gonna like soften it as we go. So I might look a little crazy at first. But yeah, we're gonna want to do like, yeah, get that like deer nose shape. But this is another situation where it's like, I really wish I wasn't so bad at symmetry, because pretty sure every time I do this cosplay, I accidentally end up with a pretty crooked nose. But I do the best I can. It's hard. Okay, and then, yeah, we're gonna, like, blend this up into my, like, real eyebrows. It's helpful because it's, like, the real eyebrows sort of work as, like, like a map, you know, like, I can use it to guide myself, essentially, which is nice. Okay. And I want this to come pretty high up, like, pretty close to the fake brows that I drew on. Because that was one of my complaints about how I did this last time a couple weeks ago was, I was looking at, like, pics of this cosplay from a few months ago just to, like, see where I can, like, do things better, and that was one of the things I noticed was, like, I did not bring this part up very close to the eyebrows a couple weeks ago, and it, like, I don't know, it made it look a little too obvious that those were my actual eyebrows, if you know what I mean, like, it wasn't helpful for the illusion, so, yeah, I'm gonna try to do it better this time. Fandom is already on to chapter 6. I mean, literally, though, have you been on the subreddit? Because people are already, like, talking about chapter 6 as if chapter 5 is, like, done with, and I'm like, "Y'all need to slow down, okay? Like, calm it." Do I live stream every day? No, no. I usually do, I'd say 3 times a week is my average. For a while there, I was doing, like, a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule, but it's not, like, a perfect schedule, like, I can't stream this weekend, unfortunately. But I would like to do either, like, a Monday or Tuesday stream before chapter 5 comes out, and then we'll see what I do on Wednesday when the chapter comes out. We'll figure that out, when we get there in a few days. Hey, Serial Ducky. Been a minute since I've seen a live. Yeah, I know. Because unfortunately, I was on a live streaming hiatus for like a month and a half or something like that. Because I was out of town. I had 3 different conventions in a span of like 5 weeks. So I couldn't live stream because I was just basically never home for that period of time. Like, yeah, it was kind of a doozy. And yeah, I'm already applying for more shows this year. So wee. But I'm back at the moment, so that's good. Okay, so I'm doing a slightly lighter shade of brown now out here. And I'm gonna do this on the like inside and outside of that first line. And I swear pretty soon, like I'll draw the red nose on and stuff too. I didn't like forget or anything, I promise. This particular shade of brown is nice though, because I feel like it is literally deer colored, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like got that orangey tint to it a little bit. Like if it was a crayon color and I was in charge of naming the crayons, like I'd call this one fawn. But yeah, we definitely have a lot of blending in our future here. That's why this one takes so long, but like, I don't know. If I'm going to do a Noelle plays Deltarune series, then I really, really need to get faster at this makeup. I swear I'm trying. It's just steep learning curve. It's funny though, the way the nose starts to like narrow out. It just cracks me up. Okay. And then I have like an even lighter shade of brown. And I'm gonna go back over this with like white and stuff and like highlighters and things. Because I know it's not much of a gradient at the moment. Yeah, I think that's just like what makes this one so tricky. It's a lot of back and forth. But I've seen like some cosplayers where like they get used to doing certain like blended looks like this, where it's like eventually they can just do it like in their sleep, and that's like what I want. Goals. Actually, I probably should put the nose, like the red down, just so I know how far to take the brown. So the way that I did the nose a few weeks ago was, I don't know, I find that not covering my entire actual nose with red, like, because I've done that before with this cosplay, and like, it's a little clowny, let's face it. Like, if we're gonna keep the nose like narrow, we kind of have to like cheat it a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna, let me see if I have like a more standard shade of red here. This one's a little orangey. Let's try this. Yeah, it's a little more standard. It literally says the color is blood. So yeah, I'm just gonna like stick to like this middle area, not like stray too far past it. We want Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We don't want Ronald McDonald. The question is just how far to take it. And don't worry, I'm going to darken it under here. I realize it looks like long right now, but I haven't added the shadow yet. Or like highlights or anything. Just trying to see how it looks from the side. See, I'm worried like if I take it too much farther out, if it gets too wide, then it might look a little crazy. I want to say a couple weeks ago I took it wider than this, but I don't know if that was like a good idea, so I might kind of reel it in here. Definitely need to be more red though if it's going to be noticeably Noelle Holiday. Okay. It is very clown though. I fully admit that. I am what I am. But I am gonna add some shadow here, and then, you know, I'm gonna use brown to like pull it down towards the lip. That to me is like the most important part of like making the illusion work. So yeah, I'm just putting some like darker red here. Well, it's kind of funny because this shade of red has sparkles in it. That's not me trying to make everything sparkly. It's like the only darker shade of red that I have at the moment. Yeah, this is definitely amongst the trust the process makeup looks that I do, because right now it's tragic. Your birthday was yesterday, Voxtech? Well, happy birthday. I hope you had a good one. Her nose pink in the game? No, her nose is red in the game because it's supposed to be like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. As sad as that sounds. Which is funny because her dad is technically Rudy. So he's like literally named Rudolph, but still. Hey, shrimp parts. Deer snouts are kind of big. That is very true. Very, very true. So yeah, I'm gonna go like actually like the darkest shade of brown down here. Like we do want like an actual shadow, and then it's gonna pull down that way. The mistake I made when I was new to this cosplay was just doing literally black for under the nose, because I saw a lot of Noelle cosplayers doing it that way, but a lot of them just had like, I don't know, they either had a makeup style or just like a face type where that worked pretty well for them. It looks way too harsh on me. So I recently switched to doing brown for the highlighting under the nose, and it looks much better. My instinct is always to go like black when it comes to makeup. Like, you know, I've always been like someone with goth sensibilities, but in a case like this, it's not the right call. I must not give in to my instincts. And we'll touch some of this up later too. Like right now, the main thing is just making sure that I have like the shape. Once the cosplay comes together, it always looks more put together. Yeah, especially I always find like the moment the wig goes on, it like changes everything. Like the even like a very iffy makeup look, it's like the second the wig goes on, you're like, oh, there it is. Without it, it's like it's a clown. Sad, sad clown face. I'll probably have to re-darken that line later, but just yeah, for now. Giving a little bit like kitty cat at the moment, but hopefully it'll be more deer by the end of this. Okay, so yeah, let's like, I want to blend like further down into the red of the nose a bit. So yeah, bring it all the way down this way. It doesn't have to have like a harsh stop when it gets there, but it'll look less clowny, you know, if the makeup like goes all the way down into the nose. Because that's what makes it look very clowny, right? Is when it just looks like a red orb floating there, because it's just giving like you took like a plastic clown nose and just went like honk. Okay. So yeah, I just keep going like lighter and lighter with the shades of brown. It's kind of like how I do it with the eyes, you know, where it's like everything is gradient based. Okay. Yeah, this one's like very light. Yeah, bring it like all the way down to the red. I wish I knew how to do this makeup better. So I've got this shade, which is very light, and then a highlighter shade right down the middle. Like, this highlighter is practically just glitter. You see how shiny it is? It's like really intense. Goodness. Did somebody's dog see a squirrel? I also want to bring the highlighter down here because I don't want to like totally lose the like where that white base was over here. I want to see like some semblance of it. I just think it looks cooler. Like, this is a case where I actually don't really want a gradient. I kind of want like a harsh line here. Like, I might actually come back in with like literal glitter in this area. And yeah, same thing over here. At least the structure is like forming though, right? Like, you can kind of tell that there's like a deer face happening a little, sort of. Or maybe that's just me like having copium. And I'm gonna put highlighter here on the sides of my nose too, because I just kind of want like my nose to fade out sort of on the sides here, you know? Goodness. Never use black for shading unless it's an art style. Yeah. That's the problem though, is that my art style is entirely based on like the like heavily pigmented black ink. So it's like that is just so my like instinct is just always to go with like the darkest shade for everything like that. Like, I just always think like, oh, just everything is black and white and neon colors. Like, it's just that's how I've always done things. And yeah, it's like in a case like this particular cosplay, that is like not the move. And my brain has a hard time with that. Okay. I feel like the nose is like not quite narrow enough though. It's giving like cat, right? Not so much deer. Let me see if I can kind of like draw it inwards a little bit more. Like, we've got the roadmap now. We just need to like bring it on in. Because yeah, I want like the arcane shading style. Yeah, I'd love to do that kind of makeup, like the kind where it's like really heavily stylized. It looks so cool. I love when people can make themselves almost look like they came right out of a comic book or something. Like, people who can do, like, that Borderlands makeup and stuff, so amazing. Okay. I wonder if I should kind of, like, draw this upwards a bit. I'm trying to figure out where, like, the cat is coming from, and I feel like it's a little bit in here. I want to see how it looks if I kind of draw this part inwards a little bit. If it'll be a little bit more deer-like. Yeah, I think so. I think that helps. But that's the problem, is just like when it comes to this cosplay, a lot of it is still guesswork for me, unfortunately. Hopefully not forever. Because that's where I ended up with Undyne. Like, that one was hard for me originally. And now I can do her makeup, like, no problem, because I'm so used to it. But it helps that she's also, like, my oldest cosplay. So, like, needless to say, I've been doing that makeup a long, long time. Still feel like under the nose it's, like, not dark enough, though. Is that a little bit better? I'm, like, trying to hide where my, like, actual nose shape is, and it's not easy. Christmas came early. Make the red more heart-shaped. Yeah, that's how I did it back when I first started doing this cosplay. Like, way, way at the beginning. It's gonna look more heart-shaped once I put the highlights down, at least. Okay. Feels like this area is still kind of asymmetrical, though. Let's even this out. All right. Now I still have to do a little bit of, like, under eye work, too. And I think a little bit of white on the nose would also be helpful. And I might add a little bit of glitter. I also will be doing the sparkle freckles, by the way, because of course I must. But that'll be at the very end. Okay. So yeah, we've got some white here under the eye, but we want to, like, emphasize it on the inner corners too. Because again, I feel like these areas here are, like, where it really makes the difference between looking like cat-like makeup and looking like deer-like makeup. And when I picture deer, it's just I always picture this like white inner corner here. You know what I mean? That, like, fawn eye. I'll probably add a little silver to it as well to, like, really emphasize it. I have so many layers of powder happening at this point, it's ridiculous. did a whole Let's Play series you could stream with her as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, both Undyne and Noelle, I have done like some of my weirder live streams that weren't even Let's Plays, so yeah. I would love to do another Christmas stream with Noelle at the end of the year, because I thought that was really fun. Okay, just adding a little bit of highlight here. Kind of round that out. I feel like this cosplay would be so much easier though if Noelle didn't have like a red nose. It's like, I don't know, it makes the whole thing feel a lot trickier. Because it's just such a weird, like, I don't know, feature, I guess. Like, I know she has a Christmas theme, but like, you know, her like face doesn't have red other than the nose. It's just so like, bah. Okay, and then yeah, again with the white in the middle. And more white here. Like when it comes to this cosplay, it's just endless layering. Goodness. Just adding a little more highlighter. Get some shimmer. Highlighter is kind of like glitter, where it's like my little like get out of jail free trick. Like I use it for everything. I mean, that nose is pretty narrow, I would say. It's pretty funny looking. Hey, Tori. Hi, Desrox. Looks so good. Oh, thank you. More about baking at the end of the year with Noelle. Yeah, definitely. Like, I'd love to do like gingerbread men or something. Like, instead of just doing like a gingerbread house building one, like actually make like cute little like gingerbread like shape cookies. You know, get some cookie cutters and stuff. I think that'd be super cute. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do next is probably gonna put some of the dark makeup down. I'm just wondering if I should round out the eyes a little. They're very like, again, that cat's eye shape. And some of that's just because of the way my eye is shaped. Like it just kind of does that. But it might look better if I like round it out a little. Yeah, I think that's better. I have to kind of go against my natural eye shape here, but it's okay. My face always wants a cat's eye liner to happen. Okay. We're getting there. I feel like we're pretty close here, or at least. Like, we're getting to the point where, like, the hard part's almost over, at least. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this, like, really extreme highlighter down. This stuff is, like, super intense. And then I think I should probably put some of the dark makeup down, too. Because after all, this is Dark World Noelle, so there should be a little bit of, like, a, you know, darker than her usual, you know, vibe kind of going on. So yeah, this stuff is like super extreme. It's like gold. I always try to use it like a little sparingly because it's very intense. A little bit here. And a little bit here. And then I'm also going to, so we're kind of like getting into the like, let's make things as 3D as possible phase. I'm also going to do some highlighter on like the edges here. Just to make it look like it's like sticking out a bit. And then I'm going to redo a little bit of the blush here on the cheeks because some of it's like a little faded out. I'm actually going to use a brush for this. Oh, it's getting powdery in here. Oh, I want to sneeze. There it is. Oh, now I feel better. Okay, so then yeah, I'm actually going to put a little bit of blush here just because it's cute. Yeah. And now I want to add a little bit of extra puffiness under the eyes. Like we've got the white down there, but like before I like top it off with like some actual like dark black makeup, I do want to, yeah, just kind of like give it the illusion that like, yeah, there's like bags under the eyes. Noelle's eyes are weird shaped. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, no, I definitely don't have like the right face type for this cosplay, like for sure. Like some people have like very like soft features that are like perfect for this. I do not. Yeah, I'm just like taking the brown and going under there. See how it makes like, it looks like a bag? Yeah, that's what we want. We're trying to give Noelle like traumatized by Snowgrave eyes. So sad looking. Poor Noelle. Okay, I'll go back in with the white just to like make sure we don't lose too much of that. Gonna really emphasize it. Horrifying. Hi, Kevinsy. Yeah, super traumatized eyes. Oh, Noelle, I'm so sorry. We gotta do it though. Okay, now I also want to do, I like to use liquid white liner for like the like really sharp nose highlight. I always make a little heart. I just think it's cute. There. Okay, and then, okay, yeah, we're getting close here. Yeah, we should probably do kind of like some touch-ups here. I think I want a little bit more white under here, just to like, again, like round it out. I should probably put the hairnet on pretty soon too. I keep avoiding it. Okay, and then okay, yeah, I'm gonna do, I have like this black eyeshadow, but it does have glitter in it, so it's very cute. That's my compromise, right? Like, I know I shouldn't be using like a lot of black, but at least it's like sparkle black, right? And I'm basically just using it like eyeliner. So I'm not gonna like use a lot of it. It's just basically here, like on the edge. It's gonna make the white eyelashes look better because they'll like stand out more. There, see, now the eyes aren't like quite so faded out. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to make that line thicker or not. I don't know. I don't want to go too far because sometimes I do that and then I regret it. I think I'll leave it like that for now, just in case. We do want like a snow queen look here, you know, too much dark is bad. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of that over here, but again, not too much. Just enough to make it like extra shadowy. Yeah. Who's making a hot pocket? I don't know, one of my roommates is heating up something. Hi, Jenna. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm not doing Spamton today. Or actually, maybe as Tenna, you'd prefer that. Okay. Yeah, we are getting like super close here. We're kind of like in the finishing touches phase of this. Just adding a little extra highlight around the nose. Just so it's a little more three-dimensional. Okay, and then trying to decide if I want to add like some glitter in a few spots or if that's like a bit much. My instinct is always glitter, of course. But like, at the very end, we will be doing the little rhinestone like freckles, but that's like the final finishing touch to this. So I'm just putting a little extra highlight there. I can see why this cosplay, like, people tell me I'm like unrecognizable in it though, because it is a lot of just like completely manipulating facial features. It's kind of a lot. I mean, maybe a little glitter wouldn't hurt, right? Here, let me like, I'm gonna do like a little test corner. It's a good glitter for Noelle because it has like kind of this interesting green tinge to it. And it's like a little holographic. Maybe just a little bit on the nose. Hopefully not too extreme. And then I'll like round that out with some white. Makes it very shiny. Hopefully the green tinge isn't like too extreme. But I figure if anyone can rock like red and green together, it's Noelle, right? How does it feel when Deltarune tomorrow? It feels amazing. I'm so excited. Like, seriously, I'm like, oh my gosh. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, I can't believe that this is happening in a good way. Okay. Just checking all the angles here. Not too bad. I tried to go a little lighter on the blush today. Hopefully that'll be like a good decision because it was like a bit extreme last time. There, now it's a little bit more. Okay, now I think this look will especially, like, round itself out once the, like, eyelashes and everything are on, but I think, like, eyelashes and lipstick is best saved for, like, the very last second. So I think we should actually do the freckles now, the, like, sparkle freckles. And the nice thing about them is, like, there's no, like, rhyme or reason to them. It's, like, completely random, so I don't have to, like, worry about, like, is it correct? It's like, there's no correct here. It's freckles. Like, I do want to just add a little bit of darkerness, some darker yet darker down here. Wouldn't that be amazing if chapter 5 starts up and it's just immediately like Gaster's just like, "Hi, it's me." Like, just imagine how silly all the, like, darker yet darker stuff would seem if, like, it just took, like, a comedic left turn like that after all this time. I mean, Toby kinda did that with the night, it was just kinda like, "Well, anyway, here's the night," so it's not like there isn't, like, a precedent here for that kinda thing to happen. Okay. Just trying to, like, bring the nose up, 'cause that's, like, the thing I struggle with the most is, like, my nose is very, like, downturned, right? So, for looks like this where you're trying to get it, like, upturned, it's, like, really, really difficult for me to, like, pull off that illusion. I don't think it's ever gonna be, like, quite perfect. I can only get it, like, good enough. Hopefully it'll be fine. Hi, Layla Brock. Deltarune Chapter 5 has many things I'm hoping to see or discover. I'm sure Toby has some good content within it. I hope we finally get to see what Des looks like. It doesn't even have to be like, oh, we meet Des or like they actually like show up. It's just like, I don't know, even just like a flashback or something. I just really want to just see Des. I think that would be really nice. Like we've waited so long, like come on. Pulls up speaking wingdings. That would be amazing. He just shows up immediately, just like speaking in hands. Paint a little answer on the bottom of your nose to make it darker. Aw. That'd be so cute. I did see a Lancer cosplay recently. Kind of made my day. Because they kind of came out of nowhere. Like some of y'all might know the video. It was like going viral where it was like how we pulling up on June 24th. And it was like a circle of like cosplays of like Chris, like Noelle, Susie, Ralse. And then all of a sudden this like Lancer cosplayer just kind of like boogies into the scene. I was like, this is amazing. What a good group they had going. It's like a stray fleck of glitter. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop fidgeting with that. Like, yeah, let's get the freckles on. We're actually making really good time though. It's only been 2 hours, and normally this makeup would take me a lot longer than that. So we're actually doing pretty good. I'd say normally it would be like another 45 minutes before I'd get to this part. So we're improving. Yeah. So yeah, with this part, it's like there really is like no, like literally no rhyme or reason to it. Like I'll start with larger ones. I'm gonna put down some like slightly bigger jewels and then some smaller ones and then some like really teeny tiny ones. And that'll kind of like that variation, makes it more like freckle like. I might put down a few really big ones as well, but I have found in the past that sometimes doing that is a bit much. Like it stops looking like freckles and just starts to look like, you plastered jewels on your face. So, yeah. Even a photo of Des would be nice, right? I still kind of subscribe to the human Des theories. I know a lot of people don't like those. I have a lot of unpopular theories on Deltarune, and that's one of them. The only problem with that theory is like the fact that she has shoes in her room that like it says they're like modified for hooves or something. But I don't know. They could be for Noelle. We don't technically know that they're Des's shoes. But I'm also one of those people where I don't care if my theories are right. Like, if anything, I would actually prefer that they're wrong. You know, like I'll say things like, "Oh yeah, I totally believe that Des is human," and I also like, don't kill me, y'all, but I think Rudy is the knight. Sorry, I'm a Rudy knight truther. But again, I actually would prefer to be wrong because that's more interesting for me. I'm not like ride or die for my theories because like it would be more exciting for me if things don't go the way I expect. But I do think Rudy's the knight. Sorry, people hate that theory. I know. Deep down, we all, always bet on Papyrus Knight. I think Papyrus is the forgotten man. That's where I'm at with that one. Which would be sad, but also fun. Yeah. Oh no, our sun's already setting too. It's almost completely black out there, actually. And it sucks because the lights in here don't work. I can only use this lamp. The ceiling light's unfortunately a dud again. We had a brief period there where I had full lights in here. Didn't last long. Oh, I should probably put the hairnet on. Or else I'm going to ruin these jewels. Okay, let me put on a couple more and then I'm going to put on the hairnet. I've put it off long enough. Eventually I have to give in. It's so cute with the freckles though, isn't it? Grabbing my hair clips. Yeah. Let's just do it. Hey, Shoto. I could fit as a clown. Well, luckily, most of my cosplays actually are clowns. So, clown makeup is like one of my specialties. Could you tell? It's like, no matter what I do, my makeup always just turns into clown. Because it's like, yeah. You want to talk about an instinct. In fact, literally, I shared 2 shorts today, and both of them were Circus Baby. But yeah, I will say, I think that era is about to come to an end. I think I have maybe one more Circus Baby at the convention videos, and I think I'm out of convention videos. I mean, I'm still gonna probably go to. Well, actually, I know I'm going to more conventions this year. I already know I'm going to Dragon Con. So we're not done with shorts videos of me at conventions this year, but it just I think probably as of tomorrow there will be no more convention shorts from me, which is fine because I have a bunch of at-home videos that I want to share. All those Spamped in Neo videos I made, I actually really like how some of them turned out, and I've been like excited to share them. I also have some art videos. I want to share the Noelle art video. I think there's like a couple other things I've been working on too. I'm going to get started on that Deltarune Chapter 2 art as well. I was actually originally going to do a live stream where I was working on it, but I did not make enough progress on my own, unfortunately. So we'll get there. A bag on my face on the night is actually Papyrus. I don't know. I really think Papyrus is the Forgotten Man, which would be, like, actually very fun, though. I kind of love that. I sort of hope it's true. Like, again, I don't mind if it's not. I actually think it's more exciting if, like, a theory that you believe in doesn't turn out to be true. Um, but there's so many weird things pointing at Papyrus being the Forgotten Man that it's like, I don't know. Including the eggs, the whole egg thing. I don't know. Just saying. But then it's like, if he is the Forgotten Man, then I'm like, I don't know what that means, though. Like, I will say that, like, what does that mean for him in the story? I have no clue. Like, that would be the dead end for me of like, okay, he's the Forgotten Man. Now what? I guess that's up to Toby to explain to us. Come on, there we go. Let's see, let's do one here, one there. Then I think I'm gonna do a few bigger stones. And then we'll have to do some like really small ones. And those kind of suck. They're hard to put on. But in my opinion, those are the ones that really make the look, because like the smaller the rhinestones are, the more like glitter they kind of give as far as like the vibe goes. But here's where we're at so far with those. I do want to get some a little closer to the nose. I have thought in the past about putting some of them on my nose because, you know, that would be more accurate to like freckles. But I don't know. I'm just always too worried about messing up the makeup. It's like I have a hard enough time getting this deer snout to happen. Like, I don't want to push my luck. Knowing me, I would just like make a terrible mistake and be like, well. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a few of these like slightly bigger stones. Because like I said, the contrast between sizes is what makes it look like realistic. Because that's how freckles are. One here. It's doing that thing though where it's like, come on. Let me switch to a different one. Sometimes it's like glue gets on this thing. And then it's like, it'll just stick to this and not actually stick to my face, which it's supposed to do. Also, the reason I'm like only doing a couple drops of glue at a time is because this stuff turns transparent extremely fast, which is a good thing for the final result, but it means that I lose track of where I put the glue really, really quickly, which sucks. So I have to kind of like do it in small increments and move fast. Okay, so yeah, we got a little bit of variation there. And now let's do some like very, very small freckles. But this is the trickier part because yeah, like they're so tiny that it's very hard for me to like maneuver them. So just be patient with me for this part. I'm also going to put a little bit of actual glitter on like at the very end. Because like that dusting then like finishes out the like freckle effect. Hey Lisa, did I say that right? Lisa? Sorry, I probably didn't say that right, but hello. Okay. So yeah, we'll try my best to not make this take too long. But yeah, this part's always really hard. Looks nice though. Oh, thank you so much for the flow state gift, Glitch Drop. Thank you, thank you. That was super generous. That's a lot of jewels. Thank you so much. I don't think I've seen that one before either. That was adorable. Flow state. I hope I have a good flow state happening here. I feel like so far so good though. I'm not like hating this makeup, and I've definitely done Noelle Holiday makeup that I like definitely was not happy with before. So the fact that I'm not like raging at this at the moment is a good sign. I'd like to think it means I'm getting better at this. But I've only been doing this cosplay for about a year, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure... I don't know, I'm trying to remember if I made this cosplay before or after chapters 3 and 4 came out. I honestly don't remember. I hate to say it. I mean, there's definitely easy ways to check. I could just look back at the content on the channel to figure it out, but just off the top of my head, though, I don't know. Actually, no, I know exactly when I did this cosplay for the first time. And the reason I know is because it was the first time I ever put it on was the day after my birthday. Which means that I have not been doing this cosplay for a full year, so it must have been after chapters 3 and 4 dropped then. So yeah, this is a pretty new cosplay then, because I have not been doing it for even a full year yet. Okay, I'm just trying to decide how many more to do. Like, we're getting pretty close. Like, I don't want to, like, overdo it with the freckles either, or it gets, like, a little bit weird. See, I'll do, like, a couple more over here. Maybe, like, one here. Okay, one right there. Come on, stay. This always happens. It's like this thing gets glue on it and then it just like doesn't want to cooperate anymore. I'll probably have to sharpen this thing. Okay, and then I'm just trying to make sure it actually looks like freckles. That's all. Like, I'm just like double checking that it's like not unnatural looking too much. Do one there, one there, one there. I do realize how ridiculous that sounds. Like, of course it looks unnatural. It's jewels for freckles, but you know what I mean. There we go. Nice and glittery. Very cute. Hi, Nia. So I think that's probably as far as I should go, because that's like a pretty hefty amount of jewels. We don't want it to look like totally crazy. As much as I'm like a firm believer in go big or go home, like you don't want to like blow out the look either. Let's see. Okay, I can put down a light layering of glitter. I wish I have this stuff here. This like face and body party glitter. I got it specifically for Dark World Noelle. And this thing is covered in cat hair. That's incredible. But I feel like every time I try to use this, it's like, it's too much gel and not enough glitter. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it to work. If not, I'm just going to use my usual chunky glitter. But it just like frustrates me that, that I like bought this thing specifically for this cosplay and it just never like really looks good. Let me see. Do like a few dabs. It's just like, because it's a gel, it's like very shiny in a way that I don't want. I mean, I'm sure I'll find another use for it if I just can't ever get this thing to work out with. Dark World Noelle, but it just annoys me. It's like, you had one job. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not doing it. It's a little too mermaidish looking too. I'm just gonna stick to the chunky glitter. My usual failsafe. My beloved sleigh fire. This stuff never lets me down. Okay. Shadow dragons. Peak. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, if there's any newcomers here, yeah, I'm doing a Noelle Holiday, Dark World Noelle Holiday cosplay. And we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the makeup. We're doing kind of like some just finishing touches kind of stuff at this point. I'm just sort of frosting the face now. That's a lot of glitter over here. Jesus. It's like, chill out. No pun intended. There, now we're like ultra sparkly. Probably a bit too much glitter on this side, but whatever. I have a wig. It's gonna cover everything anyway. Oh, you do paper dragons and puppets? Oh, that's awesome. I love that stuff. I think like puppet things are so cool. Sorry, I'm just like covering glitter. Hold on. I can like see it in the air. Okay. We should probably do, I think I'll do the eyelashes and then the lipstick. And then that'll probably be it. Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting here, but I don't think so. I think that would pretty much finish it out, which is good because then we can go get the costume on. Okay. Yeah, let's get the lashes on because I do remember these were a bit of a pain because these are kind of cheap and not very good, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna do white lashes because we're going for like, you know, this like frosty snow queen look. And white lashes are kind of tricky because they're so extreme. It's like if you don't have them on perfectly, it's like painfully obvious. You know what I mean? There's like no room for error with this. Okay, I'm just trying to see, is there like an inner and an outer corner, or is it just all the same? Looks like it's just all the same. These are new, and like when I did this cosplay a few weeks ago, it was actually like the only time that I've worn these so far. So yeah, these are new. So hopefully I can get these to work. The top ones aren't so bad. It's the bottom ones that are like kind of a pain. But yeah, it's like because these are very cheap, they didn't really make them with like a very good like natural curve in like the shape of them. Like they're just kind of like a stubborn, annoying thing to put on. But it's like as long as they're good enough, you know, it's all that matters. It's just like I've definitely bought other lashes in the past that just go on like a natural eye shape, and then these I'm just like, Could you, like, please form a curve? Okay, so I got one frosty side. Should I press a random button if you want to? Hi, is it DTP Elite? Hello. Hi, Jelly Plays. Been a while since I've been on one stream. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I didn't stream for about a month and a half because I was gone for, like, a whole bunch of conventions. I was, like, out of town constantly, so there was definitely, like, a long, hiatus there, but I have returned. But because I was gone so long, I'm definitely, like, in algorithm jail as usual, so, you know, don't be surprised if y'all don't, like, get notifications from YouTube and stuff that I've gone live until it's, like, way late into a stream because, yeah, I'm definitely on, like, YouTube's, like, you know, naughty list at the moment from taking such a long break. But hopefully I'll get back in their good graces soon if I stay consistent. I don't have another convention for a little while here, so that helps. That one's not sitting super well, but who am I cosplaying? Yeah, for anyone who just got here, I'm doing Noelle Holiday from Deltarune, and specifically Dark World Noelle, which is why we're going for this, like, chilly Elsa look. We're going for the, like, Snowgrave chic. Oh, thank you so much for the jewels glitch drop. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Raven Games in Time. Thank you so much. Super underrated. Aw, thank you. Hey, our mom's here. Hi, Mom. Good timing. We're actually getting close to the end with the makeup. We can finally get to the costuming part, which is the more interesting part. So yeah, be nice, y'all. My mom is here. Also, that poll is almost up to 100 votes. It's, like, remained at, like, such a consistent, like, 75%, but just for funsies, I'm gonna keep it up until it hits 100. Just 'cause. Oh, thank you so much for the Jules glitch drop. Just finished Deltarune 2 weeks ago, so excited for chapter 5. Yes, me too. I'm, like, so hype. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it's happening so soon. I was not ready. I was so sure we were gonna get, like, an October release, so for me, I felt like this came out of nowhere. But in my defense, Toby said second half of 2026, which is definitely not what this is, so he lied to me. How dare he release the chapter sooner? Criminal. Okay, so this part kind of sucks, putting the, like, lower lash on. It's like, no matter what I do, like, I never quite get this to look right. I'm trying my best. But these, like, definitely, like, never want to curve right, and yeah, getting them, like, symmetrical and everything is just... But I'm gonna do my best, because I don't want to, like... If I have to, like, redo them too many times, you know, it kind of, ruins the makeup, so I'm gonna try to get this on the first try as much as I can. Okay. Hopefully that'll stay. I feel like this inner corner here is not gonna want to cooperate. Stay put. I can see it, like, already trying to fly off. thought it was Pikmin. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I was watching the video where it was the Nintendo headquarters in New York, and as soon as that sprout popped up, you could hear some people in the audience going, Pikmin. 3 to 4 days into the second half of the year. Yeah, so like he technically didn't lie. I mean, hey, I'll take it. I'd rather not wait for chapter 5. I just I was not ready, that's for sure. But man, am I excited. Oh my god. Trying to remember where I put the other lash. That's the problem with white lashes. They blend into everything, and then I'm like, I know it's around here somewhere. I saw it 2 seconds ago. Where are you hiding? There it is. It's like sitting on my finger. Yeah, the TADC episode. Yeah. I'm glad I won't have to avoid spoilers anymore, because I didn't see it in theaters, so yeah. I want to, like, finally know what happens so I don't have to, like, run away anytime I see a suspicious post or something. So yeah, no spoilers in the chat, because I haven't seen it, and I know a lot of people have not seen it yet. And yes, that lash was upside down. Don't judge me. Makeup's hard. Just trying to make sure it, like, actually stays. I feel like I have such a love-hate relationship with false lashes, because it's like they look really cool, but putting them on and then getting them to stay on is so frustrating. It's like, could you just cooperate, please? Okay, pretty much the last step then would just be to do the lipstick. So because this is Dark World Noelle, I'm gonna do that, like, frosty blue lipstick instead of doing the, like, just kind of cute normal pink red, thing that I would do for regular Noelle. I do think that I might take a bathroom break before I do that, because I have been, like, chugging an energy drink. How long have I been streaming? It's been about 2.5 hours, I'd say. Yeah. I started at 5 p.m. my time, and it's 7:40 now, which we actually made a really good time. I'm actually really surprised I did the makeup this quickly, because yeah, this makeup tends to be, like, one of the more challenging ones for me, and I'm usually really slow with it. So I feel like I actually was pretty speedy here. And I hope that means I'm just getting better at this, and that, I don't know. I want this to be like Undyne, where eventually I can just, like, bam, just get it on, like, barely have to think about it. Got the peak seats. Oh, thank you, Glitch Drop, for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Do you want stars? Well, I always want stars. 1 minute ahead of me? Wait, what? Different time zone? Yeah, it's kind of funny, because I always advertise these live streams in EST, but I don't actually live in EST. Oh, thank you, Jelly Plays. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. They're so cute. I love that they finally have the little, like, desktop icons too, because then it's like I get the cute, like, little one here on my phone, but then over here on desktop, like, I get, like, a second version of it. It's very nice. It's like double cute. Oh, thank you, your local demigod, for all the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Y'all are very sweet. Thank you, Glitch. Oh my gosh, so many jewels coming in here. Thank you so much, y'all. I really do appreciate that. You got this. Oh, thank you so much, Fluttershy loves you. Oh my goodness, so many jewels. Thank you, Jelly Plates. I should be a voice actor? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I always feel like I'm like a terrible actor in general. I was so surprised when I started doing cosplay videos and people told me I was like a good actor, and I was like, are you sure? I never thought I was. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna take a super fast bathroom break and then we'll do the lipstick and that should be it. Like then yeah, I'll just like seal it up super fast. If I even need to. I don't know if I actually really even need to do sealing with this stuff because I'm not gonna film a lot of videos today. I don't know. But yeah, okay, I'll decide that when I get back. I'm gonna take this off. But yeah, we are just about done with the makeup and then we can get the cosplay on. Oh, thank you so much, Jelly Plates. You as well, your local demigod. Oh, 350 jewels. Thank you. That's so much. Finger heart. Thank you. Thank you. I'll do them back. Oh, y'all are being so generous. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, I will be right back. We're going to have Toby Dog, being guard dog, here for a minute. And yeah, I shall return. Was Toby a good guard dog? Okay. I returned. So, I did notice when I was in the bathroom, because that's one of the good things about like me like doing bathroom breaks before I like switch to putting on the costumes is sometimes when I'm like able to look in a different mirror, I can see like little things that I don't catch out here. So I did notice just super fast that the eyebrow was like uneven on the side. Like because of the lighting in here, I couldn't really tell, but in the other mirror, I was like, okay, hopefully that'll be a little bit better. All right, that's just my one super quick fix. It took you 84 tries to beat Jevil. Yeah, that was better than me. I kept a tally when I was live streaming it, so I was embarrassing myself in front of an audience. I think it was like 90 something tries. In my defense, I was doing it on a Surface Pro keyboard, which is quite possibly the single worst way that one could try to fight Jevil. But yeah, it was my second time though. I've beaten him twice, but both times were like basically the worst experiences possible. Made one a few months ago. Oh yeah, no worries, Star Maple. Welcome back. Toby was good. Yeah, good boy. Oh, not Shadow Dragons. Well, thanks for joining. No worries. And the nice thing about the way that I do this stuff is I make shorts videos out of them. So even if you don't like catch the end of the stream, you can see the final look in the shorts videos that I also end up sharing. So yeah. Plus I never take down my live streams. So yeah, you can always like watch them afterwards. I don't edit them or anything because I don't want to like lose the you know, chat replay and stuff. So yeah, everything stays up. Okay, so let's do the lipstick really quick. I will say that I have yet to find a way to do this lipstick that I totally like. I think the way I'm going to try to do it today is I'm going to do the normal Noelle lipstick first and then put the blue layers on top of it, because I tried to do it with just blue last time. Well, I think I did put a little bit of a red base, but it just, I don't know, it was looking a little thin, I thought. So I don't know, I'm gonna try it this way. I don't know if this is gonna work, but only one way to find out. So yeah, this is gonna be like, this is how I would do it for regular Noelle first. Or I do like that Douyin makeup style. And then put like this pink layer on it. Well, you can tell I've mixed blue into it. Oops. That would be Noelle's fault. Yeah, we're gonna blend this out. And then we're basically going to repeat the exact same thing, but we're just going to do it blue now. So I'm actually going to do this with the same shades of blue that I use for Undyne. It's going to be Undyne's lipstick, but we'll see how it looks. Grateful Snow Grape with this cosplay. It definitely does end up looking that way. There's even like snowflake decorations in the wig and stuff, but only for this version of Noelle. Like I will say that I'm going to take those out of the wig if I am doing regular Noelle. So yeah, doing like some dark blue and then this like very light blue. Unfortunately, this stuff is kind of terrible. It's really cheap and like doesn't work very well. It's very like dry and crackly, but as long as it looks nice, I'll put up with it. So it does give this cosplay a very nice like frostbitten look. But I do hope eventually I can find like a similar version of this stuff that works a little better, because this one's kind of like cheap and terrible. Trying to decide if it needs another layer, because it still looks very thin to me. I think I'm just going to put down a bit more. I don't want to go like overboard, but I just don't want it to be like too thin. Needs a little bit of depth, you know? Your brother thinks Ralsei is going to die? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I hate to say it. He's very, like, he gives, like, martyr vibes, you know? Obviously, I don't want that to happen, but I sadly wouldn't be surprised. And then I would just probably, like, lock myself in my room in despair for days. Okay. It's still not perfect. Like I said, I haven't really come up with a way to do this lipstick yet that I, like, 100% like, but it'll do. It's, like, good enough. Um, trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so. The only other makeup thing that I have to do is not even on my face, and I'm not gonna do it until the very end, and that is that because I like to be kind of I don't know, I always consider myself first and foremost a horror cosplayer. Um, I like to add some, like, red paint around my finger, to make the, like, thorn ring look more brutal, but, doing that now before putting on an all-white outfit would be incredibly stupid, so I'm not gonna do that until the last second, 'cause, yeah, talk about, like, a really quick way to ruin your outfit. Oh, thank you so much. Good job for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. No, unfortunately, I don't have a Roblox account. I've actually never played Roblox before. Um, wow, we actually have over 100 votes too. It's still at a solid 75%. I'm surprised. Hmm. I might also do a poll in the community tab just to like double check. But it sounds like y'all want me to play it the day it comes out. Well, not y'all. 25% said no, which is extremely valid and fair. Like I said, I don't take offense to that at all. I would rather people be truthful. Um, okay. So I will keep that in mind then in the next few days while I try to figure out what the game plan is. Hmm, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll close the poll for now. There. Okay, because we got over 100 votes. But yeah, I will keep that in mind and then decide like what to do. Um, yeah, because I do wonder if it would almost be better to do it the day of, but like not immediately. You know, like wait till the evening or something. I don't know. We've got a few days to decide. Um, what drawing app do I use? Well, mainly I just draw traditionally. Like I just do ink and watercolors and stuff. But when I do digital stuff, I used to use Photoshop a lot and I hated it. So I finally switched over to Procreate and it's way better. Like, love it. Procreate is fantastic. Um, but yeah, mostly I'm known as just like a traditional artist. Um, yeah, like I said, I do have that Noelle art that I just finished, but I don't know. I keep staring at it because I just haven't decided yet. Like, if I need to decide fast because I kind of wanted to share an art video of it in the next day or two, but you know how it is, right? Like, sometimes you finish an illustration and you just have to like sit on it for a while before you can decide if you even are okay with how it turned out. I don't. That's the state I'm at right now. Where I'm just like, I don't know. I think I spent too long on it, and I'm still a little too like close to it. So I'm just like, yeah. Like, believe me, I'd love to show y'all how it turned out, but I'm just, I don't know, feeling weird about it at the moment. Okay, so yeah, I think we can just head into the other room then to do the costuming. I'm not gonna use the barrier spray, I think. Because you know what? It's just gonna make taking the makeup off even harder, and it's like, what's the point? Like, I'm, not gonna be filming a ton of content today. Like, it's not like face paint or anything where like the tiniest touch ruins it. Like, it's still just makeup at the end of the day. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother because knowing me, I would just like blast that stuff right in my eye as usual, and then just be sad. So yeah, let's start heading to the other room. Scooch this over. Okay, let's see. I don't need to bring too much over, so this should be pretty fast. I have to unplug the phone to bring it into the other room, and it does cause the mic to fuzz for a second, so just apologies for that. It should return to normal though. Okay. But if the mic doesn't return to normal, let me know. Yeah. Okay. Let's get going. Okay. Well, let me turn that fan off. It's very loud and annoying. And then let me plug in the ring light. Yes, I did change the background for today, by the way. The balloons were looking terrible, so I was like, okay, let's take the balloons down and like make this a little more Dark World Noelle friendly back here. So yeah, let me plug in the ring light. I will turn on the fairy lights too. I also have a giant fan that is precariously sitting on a box behind the ring light, so I have to be very careful because if I knock that thing over, it's going to be really loud. Okay, and then for the fairy lights, I think a light blue, right, would make the most sense here for Noelle. Well, for Dark World Noelle. Let's see. Because that's a little too dark, I think. I want something a little frostier. Like that. I think that could be nice. I know it's giving a little bit of like rainy Undyne vibes, but I think it'll work. So yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping like with the fan thing, like these are gonna like blow, you know? And it'll look like dramatic, but we shall see. So I'm just trying to decide like what setting I want this on. I think that's like the chilliest one. Okay, yeah, so let me just go grab my laptop really quick so I can see the chat a little bit better. 1 second. I think that's all I need. I mean, this isn't like a masked cosplay or anything. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna set this up over here so that I can see a little bit easier. Because yeah, it's kind of hard to like just see it on my thing over here while I'm doing stuff. Plus I have the screen really dark right now. I don't know why I have it like that. Okay, but yeah, I can see it on my laptop really easily. Glamrock cheek on the door? The door has like a lenticular poster of like the original 4 on it. It also has a Fizzerali poster. Okay, let's get started. I'm just trying to think like what parts I need to step aside for so that we can just like get that out of the way. It shouldn't be too much though. And hopefully everything will be easy to find because I think I just piled it all back in the box at the end of the last convention. Oh, is this my other thorn ring? What is this? Yeah, I think this was the previous thorn ring. But like I said, we're gonna try out this like new big one now. But yeah, so this is like an upgraded version of this cosplay as well. And so far that convention I just did is the only time I've done this. So this will be my first time like actually putting on this full cosplay like here at home. So I'm like kind of excited to see how it looks with like the backdrop and like the ring light and everything. It's a lot of white. Goodness. Okay. I think if I just step aside to like put on the main dress. I think that would be it as far as like things I would have to move off camera for. Because yeah, I do want to take the shirt off. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to also take the mic off for the moment. So just bear with me. Yeah, I'm gonna step aside for just a super quick second to just slip like the main dress on. There is also like an under part though that I have to put on. So like yeah, just like yeah, because there's like a lacy sleeve part that goes under it. So yeah, just like bear with me for a quick moment here. I'm gonna move the laptop over here though so that I can still see the chat. I see Tenna, yeah. Oh my gosh, I have the Tenna plush just out of frame too. Where's my thing? Okay. Favorites are Chica and Foxy. Yeah. Of course, my favorite is always Mangle. I'm always like super biased. Hold on. Just get this thing sorted here. Is this facing? Is this backwards? The eternal struggle of is this backwards? I'm just gonna leave my leggings on too, because why not? No one can see anything under the dress anyway. Favorite Helluva Boss character? Definitely Fizzerolli. I am like a huge Fizzerolli fan. I mean, come on, a robot clown. It's like it was made for me. Where did I put that thing? Sorry, I'm trying to find the under part. Sorry, I'll have the mic back on in a second. This is always like the most annoying part when I just have to like step aside, but thankfully there isn't too much with this cosplay. Like, it's pretty basic outfit, all things considered, or at least I guess if you compare it to some of my other ones. So yeah, let me just get this dress on and then I can step back into frame. You have a Ralsei plush sitting next to you. Aww. Okay. All right, I think I can be on camera again. All right, let me just put the mic back. I'm just gonna move this a few times though. Tie this up. Okay. Yeah, so it's like there's like this lacy under part here. So originally this was pretty much it for this cosplay. Like I used to just, you know, like the way it was in the game, you know, just have like a white dress. But I decided that that was way too boring for me. Like, you know, it's me. Like I kind of can't help myself. I have to make everything extra. So we are now doing the upgraded version of this, which has a bit more to it. So first things first, I stole a lot from my Boozette cosplay. I'm sorry, Boozette, but it had to be done. So I have this corset now because I like the fancy frost look. Unfortunately, this corset is a huge pain to put on because it's one of those ones with those like annoying snaps where like every time you like snap one, like another one will just snap itself back open again. It's really infuriating. Hopefully it won't be too bad today, but I feel like every time I say that about this corset, I end up really having a terrible time with it. I just think like this like design for these things is just awful. I have a bunch of corsets with this design, and it's like I get it. It's like a very cheap way to do these snaps, but it's such a pain. It's like you have to have them lined up almost like in a perfectly straight line to get it to work. Oh, let's see. If I start from the bottom, will that help? Sorry, this part is always like the biggest struggle. Okay, hold on. I think I've almost got it. I think there's just like one or two here that are like not quite snapped. Yeah, this one's like sticking out a little. Come on. I mean, not that it has to be perfect, but it's just, it annoys me. So close. Ha! There we go. That's all of them. Thank goodness. Okay. And then I'm gonna tie these up. Now, if it seems like there's way too many like ribbons accumulating here, don't worry, I have a plan for these. We'll get there in a second. Okay. Next. Put the skirt on. Actually, I probably should have put this on before the corset because now I have to like tuck it in, but again, I stole a lot of this from my Boozette cosplay. I'm very sorry, Boozette. It doesn't mean the Boozette cosplay is gone, but just, you know, she has to share. Because this just gives better, like, frosty vibes for Noelle. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, let's tuck this in. Yeah, this cosplay is just so much prettier now with all the like extra fluff and stuff. Like, I know it was like more canon accurate the way I was doing it before, but I don't know. I thought it was boring. It's just not like in my nature to do plain cosplays, you know? In fact, especially the thing that most frustrated me about it was, you know, the whole like, what's it called? The sword route in Deltarune now, where it's like that 8-bit game. You know, the whole like thing with the Noelle stand-in is like they call her the like white cloaked figure or whatever that has like the hood, which makes that whole prophecy panel very concerning because it's like it could be Susie looking up or it could be Noelle with the hood on. I don't know. But it annoyed me that my version of this cosplay didn't even have a hood. So I found this super, super cheap like Halloween cape. And it has a hood. And it makes this cosplay way more dramatic, which is good. I will move the mic again in a second, by the way. I'm about to cover it up accidentally here. So I'm going to tie this in the front. Sorry if it's hitting the mic. Like I said, I will move it in a moment. Okay, and I like to make it pretty tight. Just so it like doesn't like, you know, slip back too much. Of course, it's so pretty. Thank you, Jelly Blaze. Like your cosplay's so pretty. Oh, thank you. Is it pronounced Renea? Renea? Okay, let me move the mic so I'm not like annoyingly smacking it with fabric every 2 seconds. Sorry. Although unfortunately, there's still another layer to this. But yeah, I just wanted to show off that it actually does finally have a hood. See? There. I am a proper like hooded cloaked Noelle now. But I didn't really like the look of the with just the hood. I thought it was a little boring. So again, I'm sorry, Boozette. I keep stealing from my Boozette cosplay, but we're gonna give it this shoulder thing too, just to give it like a little extra floof. And I'm gonna tuck this under the hood as well. Sorry, am I still hitting the mic? Ugh. There just like is not a good spot for this thing with this cosplay here. Let's put it like over here. Let's try this. Maybe that'll be a little safer. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna tie this up. Like that. And then yeah, I'm gonna pull the hood over this so that it like maintains that like white cloaked thing. There we go. Okay. And then because there is all this fluff here that I don't want like getting in my way, I found this really cute like snowflake pin. So I'm gonna use that to kind of gather up all these threads here. It's not like a perfect solution, but it just kind of like helps to like keep them a little bit in control, but they're not like flying all over the place. There. Plus it just looks cute. Okay, we're almost done. Next up, let's see, there's two different necklaces that go with this. We have just like this like nice frosty choker. Like that. And then because I just enjoy being kind of like ironic or snarky or whatever, I found this actual chain choker with like a heart. Cause I don't know. I like my cosplay to be a little unsettling. Sorry, Noelle. It is what it is. Can't be a heart on a chain your whole life, right? Okay. What do gifts do? They actually send money actually towards me. Okay, let's tuck that in a little bit so it's not like flapping all over the place. Okay. I should probably put the teeth in too. Sorry if this thing is like really noisy and you hear the mic. Okay. So I gave you money? Yeah, like I get like a certain portion from the gifts. I think it's usually comparable to about like 1 cent per jewel. So like if you send in like 10 jewels, it's like 10 cents sort of. Like I don't think it's like a perfect 1-to-1 ratio, but it's pretty close. But I think like YouTube often gives people like a certain amount of jewels for free that they can just use. So like, you know, just because like you've sent gifts doesn't mean like, oh no, like you accidentally, you know, like used like money without meaning to. Like sometimes they just kind of give you like a stash of them that you can just use whenever. But yeah, that's why I do appreciate the gifts. It is very kind. It helps to pay for cosplays. Yeah, let me put the teeth in. We're just about done because all I got to do is teeth, wig, obviously. I'll put the gloves on, and then yeah, I don't know. I've never used this thorn ring before, so it's like normally I would put just like a bit of red paint around it. The only thing is like this thorn ring is so big that it's like I don't even know if you'd be able to see any red paint around it. Like look at the size of this thing. But I think I'll still try, you know, just for the sake of doing it the way like I usually do it. But yeah, let me grab the teeth. So I'm gonna run them under water really quick though, just to make it like a little easier for me to slip them on. So if you hear like running water, that's what that sound is. It's just it's kind of hard to like put them in like just dry, you know, it's like a little painful. So yeah. Okay. There we go. This cosplay never feels complete without the teeth. They like really make it. Yeah, see? So cute. Box out of the way. All right, so yeah, let me slip the wig on. And then I'm just trying to think of what the easiest way would be to do the paint. So whatever, let me just get the wig on. I can also turn the lights to the filming lighting as well. But let's do this first. Okay, so this is the wig. The way these antlers work is there is actually like a headband underneath the wig, but I didn't like the idea of having a visible headband. I wanted to look like, you know, like actual real antlers like growing out of the hair. So the way that these are connected is there are actually like heavy duty magnets glued to the headband and then the base of the antlers. So they basically just can't like fall off. Like these magnets are super intense. So that's how I pull off that trick of like no visible headband. But the only problem with the magnets is sometimes like these will like rotate and it kind of annoys me, but what can you do? No solution is perfect. So let's get this on. It's kind of tricky because these ears have to like sit in front of my ears. So it's like adjusting these is always a little bit tricky. And I always like to have some of this in the front and then leave some of it in the back. So, okay, let me just do some adjusting here to make sure everything looks okay. We want some hair in front of the ears and then some of it behind the ears because it's kind of like how I don't like the visible headband. I also don't want it like, I don't want you to be able to see the headband where the ears are being held on either because I want it to look natural. Guys, isn't it amazing how much better this looks once the wig goes on though? It makes like a huge difference. When I say trust the process with my cosplays, I think what I really mean is don't give up hope until the wig is on. It'll make sense eventually. Okay. Make sure it's not too crooked. I want to make sure my actual hair isn't showing through either. I think that's okay. Well, let me pull this down. Because this is kind of like tucked in a little. There we go. It's like stuck on a wig. It won't like sit naturally if it's like that. All good on this side? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, so like sometimes like these will like rotate while I'm filming and stuff and I'm like, stop. Why must you be like this? Okay, so we almost have the cosplay. Yeah, we just have to like do the hands here really quick. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide like what would be the easiest way to do the red paint. I guess you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head in the other room for 1 second and I'm going to barrier spray. I have a little container of red like Marin paint. And I'll just like bring a little brush in here and just super fast, like, because I don't need it to look like good or realistic exactly. It's just enough of a red vibe that you can tell like, oh, hey, the thorn ring is like a bad thing, you know? So yeah, I will be back in just like 1 second here. I still have the mic on, so should be able to hear me still. Where did I put it? Yeah, okay, I have this little container here of red paint. Yeah. And then, yeah, instead of water, I just use barrier spray. And grab a small brush. And this should be a pretty quick solution. Okay. So I'm gonna put the gloves on. Now there's a pretty good chance I will end up getting some of the red paint on these gloves, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't like these gloves very much. They don't fit very well. They're like way too big. So I've been wanting to replace them anyway. And they're kind of discolored. I hate to say it, like they're old. Um, so if I get red paint on them, I don't care. I want to do ones anyhow. Okay. So there we go. It kind of like blends the whole sleeve in a bit better. This looks a little more natural. $200? Yeah, it's probably like some kind of equivalent to $2-ish. Hard to say for sure, but something like that. Cosplay. Oh, thank you so much, Dave Mangoes. Looks great. Thank you, Robin Hood. Love the cosplay. Oh, thank you. Okie dokie. Yeah, see what I mean though about how it's like it's too big? Like it's just I don't know, these don't fit very well. In fact, when I use the other original thorn ring, because these gloves are so big, they just constantly like cover the ring completely. Like you can't even see it. It's super annoying. So yeah, I want new gloves anyhow. Okay. So yeah, let me just, because I've got this container here and there's red paint in there. Like I said, it doesn't have to be like good or perfect or anything, but just, you know, we want like the vibes of like, oh no, like that ring is bad. So I'm gonna like start with just like a really light layer here. And then I'm gonna build it up because that'll make it look a little bit more like bruising. And hopefully some of this will be visible because yeah, like the new thorn ring is pretty big. So it might cover a lot of this up, but you know, it's all about the vibes, right? Like as long as the vibes are there, like, ooh, that looks kind of spooky, then I'm like, I'm content with that. I had a lot of barrier spray though. It's like very wet. But hopefully because it's barrier spray and not just water, it, you know, helps this to also stay on. Like, of course, some of it's gonna like rub off onto like my other fingers and probably the gloves, but as long as it's not like too bad, then it's fine. And obviously I don't care if it ends up on the thorn ring itself because that's the point of it. I'm not like trying to preserve that prop in like perfect, like pristine appearance or anything. just about done. Looks pretty good. Like I said, it's not, the goal's not exactly like realistic, it's just like creepy. So yeah, it's like, I'm trying to make it like darker where the ring would sit, you know? And then lighter at the edges to make it look like kind of like bruising. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let's let that dry for a second. Then I'll put the ring on. I'll put this over here. I don't want wet paint near anything. Okay, let's let that dry. Actually, you know, while this is drying, I can also turn off the lights because, yeah, this is like not the usual like filming lighting. It's too bright. We want frosty. So let me turn this off. There we go. Okay, that's a little more accurate. Okay. If it's dry. I can't believe this only took 3.5 hours though. I actually was pretty sure that this was going to take a minimum of 4 hours. So I actually managed to do this pretty fast, which I'm very happy about. And I feel like the makeup turned out pretty decent today. Like every time I do it, it's different because I'm like trying to figure it out, but I feel like I'm vibing with this look. Don't know where wig with my cosplay. Oh, I don't think anyone necessarily has to wear a wig with a cosplay. I've always been a firm believer in like, you should do what you want, you know, with cosplays. Like, whenever people say like, oh, I can't do a cosplay because I can't wear contacts, or, you know, like if they have like sensory issues, can't wear like wigs or this or that. It's like, cosplay's for everyone. Just do it the way you like to do it and the way that you're most comfortable. Okay, let's put this on and see how it looks at least. Okay. How's that? Unsettling. Because yeah, I've never used this one before. Like, for those who don't know, like this was actually given to me. I had my own thorn ring for this cosplay originally. And while I was in, it's funny, I was not in my Noelle cosplay. I was, trying to remember which cosplay I was wearing. I don't remember. Undyne, maybe? Something like Deltarune adjacent, I don't know. But yeah, somebody like just at a convention like gave me this thorn ring, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I literally have a Noelle cosplay that I could use that with. Like, how perfect. So I'm very happy about that because my other thorn ring was kind of like, you know. So yeah, I think this looks a lot cooler, a lot creepier, which is good. It's very big though. Like I'm gonna have to get used to like the fact that I can't totally close my hands, but that's fine. So yeah, I guess that's it then. Like that is the cosplay. So yeah, this is the upgraded version now. Instead of just the basic dress version that I had before, this is like the new and improved, flowy, dramatic version of this cosplay. So yeah, I think it looks much better now. Like it was a little too basic for me before. So I feel like every time I do this, it's definitely improving. Like the outfit looks better. I think the makeup is getting better. Oh, sorry, what was that? So someone sent oh, thank you so much, your local demigod for the jewels. Thank you. Sorry, my screen is way too dark. I saw like something fly by and I was like, what was that? No, thank you. I really appreciate that. So pretty. Oh, thank you. Looks way better. Yeah, I think this, yeah. I am going to make sure that That's why, like, it's good that I do these, get ready with me streams, because if I wanna make sure that I get this makeup to look like this again, I can go back to the get ready with me stream as, like, a tutorial for myself, to make sure that, like, I know exactly how to replicate this again, because I do like how this turned out. I think the puffy eye look is really good. And the extra layering on the lipstick, it was a little too pale before, I think. And I think, like, the extra white and stuff around the eyes is, like, it's just giving deer a bit more than before. It's more fawn-like now. Yeah. I'll be curious to see how this looks with, like, the, like, proper, like, because whenever I, do, like, shorts videos for this cosplay, I always try to find, like, filters that, like, change the, like, lighting a little bit, make it a little frostier, a little less, like, bright colors and stuff, because I want it, like, very muted. Um, and I always add, like, snow effects and stuff. So I'm kinda curious to see how this makeup is gonna look with those adjustments, because I think it's gonna look really nice. Because I think that was part of the problem too, was, like, me trying to make the makeup look frostier when stuff like the lipstick was and, like, the eyebrows and stuff weren't, like, bold enough. I think it was, like, not a good look. So I feel like this is gonna be better. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Catherine. I didn't even know you were watching. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Jen. So Cos. Oh, so sorry though. We're at the end of the stream now. I got the whole cosplay on. Well, I'm glad you made it at the very end though. Also, I'm pretty sure this cape is, like, inside out, but I actually think that's, like, a good thing, because if I'm filming, now the seams are gonna be on the outside. Like, if I was at a convention, it would be a bad thing, but for filming, it's actually a good thing. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, because why not? Um, but, too busy, I wanna join your oh, that's okay. I mean, you know, at least you, like, got to the part where the cosplay is actually on, like, the good part. So, yeah, I mean, I can hang out for a little bit here. Obviously, I do wanna, like, film videos, but we finished a little faster than I thought. Like, I was pretty sure this was gonna, like, be a good 4 hours before I had everything finished, so we made good time. So I will hang out here just a little bit, before I make some videos. I'm just trying to look at this background. It's, like, a little uneven today, but it's okay. Well, I struggle putting it back on. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, I'm not gonna be, like, turning around while filming, so it doesn't matter. Like, it would look better because, like, the ugly seams are on the outside now, which wouldn't be visible when I'm filming this direction. So it's actually better that it's inside out. But yeah, if I was like at a convention, I would definitely fix it, because that's embarrassing to walk around at, like, a show with, like, an inside out cape on. Hi, Green Beanie. So cute. Oh, thank you, Eddie Johnson. Yeah, for those who are, like, not as familiar with this cosplay, this is actually the first time that I've worn this full cosplay now, like, here in front of the set and everything, because yeah, this is, like, the new, like, upgraded version of this cosplay, which I did not make until a few weeks ago. So I have only worn this at a convention. Um, so yeah, that was part of the reason, like, I kind of wanted to do a get ready with me, because basically a get ready with me of this version of this cosplay kind of doesn't exist until today. So that's good. But yeah, I definitely think, like, this looks a lot better. The other one was just not doing it for me. I will probably take this version to Dragon Con again as well, because they have that huge park that you can film in, and, like, this cosplay, like, out in nature is just, like, so peak, and how often do you get that opportunity? I mean, sometime I'd love to take this thing out in an actual snowstorm, but I live in a city, so trying to find a place to do that that doesn't look ugly would be very challenging. Oh, thank you so much for the flower. Your little golden icon. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Ugh. Sorry, the reason that these, like, I keep adjusting these, because when I made this wig and I did this, like, headband thing with the magnets. I kinda did a terrible job. Um, oh, thank you so much, Glitch Drop. Thank you, thank you. Um, that little star face is so cute. Yeah, I did, like, kind of a terrible job, so, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, the headband is super crooked. 'Cause I didn't line any of this up very well when I was making it. I did the best I could, but it was very hard to see what I was doing, and, I just had to kinda do some guesswork. So, yeah, the reason I keep, like, adjusting is because like, yeah, the headband is kinda like, I want this to not look crooked, it's just tricky because the actual headband under the wig is definitely, like, permanently crooked. My bad. Yeah. I've never been, like, a top level professional cosplayer. A lot of stuff that I do is like, you know, like I said earlier in the stream, I come from the school of good enough for cosplay. Oh, thank you so much, Jelly Blaze. Need to leave some for my other stars. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you don't have to send all your jewels to me, but it's very sweet of you to send some. I do really appreciate it. The little star is so cute. Oh my gosh, there's like a lot of them. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I saw the little like combo number there and I was like, whoa. Thank you, thank you. Sent Sunday 400 jewels. Oh, thank you, your local demigod. Oh, I'm being so generous today. I do appreciate that. I know this is only the second live stream that I've done since I like was on my convention streaming hiatus. So thank you for welcoming me back here. I mean, I'm definitely still in algorithm jail. Like I'm a little bit like I don't know. I'm bracing myself for like how low the view count is going to be on the stream. I want to say the view count on my Spammed in Neo stream that I did on Sunday was like so low that it was like a single shorts video would get more views. Because yeah, like since I didn't stream for a while, it's like YouTube just, is just gonna bury me for I don't know how long. This happens every time that I have to go on a hiatus. Like YouTube is just like, you don't seem to be as consistent about streaming, so we're just gonna make it so nobody knows you're streaming. So yeah, I have a feeling like the view count's gonna be super low, but that is okay. I am just happy to be back, honestly. Like that hiatus was very long, even though it was necessary for the whole me not being, in town for like weeks thing. But yeah, I don't have another convention for a little while here, so yeah, I'm actually like really grateful that Deltarune Chapter 5 ended up dropping during the like gap between all my conventions because otherwise, that would make things really complicated. I'm not entirely sure what I would have done if chapter 5 like came out as I was like heading out of town for another show or something. I'd probably be screaming in frustration, having multiple crash outs. So, if anything, the timing of this actually worked out really well. So, thank you, Toby. You didn't know you timed it well for me, but you did. So, I appreciate that. Oh, you like the stars when she gives me more? Oh, yeah, thank you, Jelly Blaze. Yeah, I always love stars. Normally, this wig actually has, like, star jewels in it. I changed them to these, like, snowflakes, specifically for Dark World Noelle, but once I, like, put regular Noelle back on, with, like, the green and red sweater and all that, I'm gonna switch the wig back to having the little stars in it because normally all of my wigs have little stars in them because it's just I don't know, it's, like, part of my style. I just love stars. Well, I mean, obviously, like, yeah. I mean, like, I come by it honestly. So, yeah. But yeah, I made an exception for this wig because I found these like really cheap little like snowflake jewels, like they're like little pin things, and I was like, oh, that would be so cute. Noel, I just have to. So yeah, but they are temporary. I'm gonna switch them out. So yeah, every time I switch between regular Noel and this one, I will have to change out the wig, but I don't know. I have like some videos that I'm gonna make because yeah, I'm gonna head out in about like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I have some videos planned, and I will say I did mark down a few of them as like being good for transition potential between regular and Dark World Noel. So it's like I'm not positive yet if I'm going to go through with it, but I'm gonna like film a few of them in a way where like if I do want to insert like regular Noel into them, later on a day where I'm doing that cosplay, for some transitions, like, they'll just be like, waiting in the wings for that opportunity. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna do it. Most of the like audios, because like I always have my like notebook of like audio information that I keep track of, and yeah, most of these are just for Dark World Noelle. But I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to film too much today though, because I just can't help but feel like in a few days when chapter 5 comes out, I don't know, some of the content might be totally irrelevant. Like, I don't know where they're going with Noelle's storyline. All signs are pointing to the weird route ending in chapter 5, which is very ominous and concerning. Um, I bring my Switch, yeah, you'd just be like behind the table, like, I mean, I would not judge you in that case. Like I'd be sitting there watching, like, Mew and Noelle met. Oh gosh, I don't think Noelle would enjoy Mew's presence. Love your cosplay. Oh, thank you, crybaby. Is there Tobias Fox for the CJ 5 on a random weekend? Yeah, exactly. It's like he doesn't know that this worked out for me, but thank you anyway, Mr. Sir Tobias Foxington the Fourth. Oh, thank you so much, Paula Carpenter, for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we will be wrapping up here in a few minutes, but I always hate to like put on a cosplay and then run. I always want to like hang out a little bit because it's like, hey, we went through all this trouble to get it on. Like, might as well like be on the stream in the cosplay for a little bit, right? But yeah, I will head out in a few minutes. Just because yeah, admittedly I wrote down more audios than I intended. Like I told myself like don't put too many down because yeah, it's like I could be wrong, but I just feel like big things are gonna happen with Noelle in the next chapter. Like we already know she's gonna be at the festival because those promo shots from that magazine showed her at the festival. Um, and yeah, if the weird route ends in chapter 5, then like I don't know what that means, but I just feel like it can't possibly be good. Like something really bad is gonna happen. So yeah, I'll make like a bunch of videos, but I guess like what I'm predicting is that whatever happens in chapter 5, I am going to want to have this cosplay back on very, very soon because whatever happens, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I have to make videos now that I have all this new information. So yeah, it's like it might be a little redundant that I'm doing this today, but I mean, would it be the worst thing if I had to put this cosplay on? Like, oh no, another live stream? How tragic. Like, yeah, it's not a big deal, but it did cross my mind that I was like, maybe a little bit silly to do this today, but that's okay. I do want to have some videos. Like, yeah, I have a bunch of Spammed in Neo videos, and now I'll have some Noelle videos, and I just figure putting out Deltarune cosplay videos during this coming week would probably just be a good idea in general. Like, let's stay on theme, right? So, yeah, not a bad thing. Do I have a specific voice impression? Oh, not really. I'm like terrible at voice acting and stuff. Do my makeup every day, using cosplays. I break out so bad. Oh gosh, I wish I had advice, but I'm gonna be honest, I also struggle with that. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think like if anything has really helped me because I have that problem too. I hate to say it. Um, I don't. I found that like um I don't know, I have like basically like I used to not wash my face twice a day. I only did it once a day. And once I switched over to like washing it first thing in the morning and then putting on like lotion and then washing it again at night and putting on more lotion seemed to make some improvements for me. Um I used to like always like wash the heck out of my face after taking makeup off, and I think that was actually making things worse. At least in my case, my skin seems to get really angry if I do that. So that could also help. Like obviously like take makeup off. Never do not ever sleep in makeup. Like that is the number one way to guarantee that you'll break out. But like yeah, I don't know. I was finding that like I think the problem was I was cleaning my face so much after makeup that it was like stripping all my natural oils away as well, which was causing everything to get worse. So yeah, I that might help, but yeah, I will say I also have that problem. So yeah. Oh, Rosalie to Pearlie's time. Yeah, I am the world's like one of like maybe 3 Birdly defenders, so poor Birdly. I feel so bad for him. Moved to December 31st, 2019. Oh no. That sounds unfortunate. Well, anyway, yeah, I should probably head out. I did say I would leave around this time. So yeah, I am going to go make some Noel videos. I'm gonna turn on this like big fan back here and hopefully it'll make for some good dramatic videos. I don't actually know yet. If it's bad, it's too chaotic, I might have to turn it off, but that's what I'm hoping. I don't know. I have a fan like propped up on like a box very precariously. I feel like while I'm filming it's gonna fall over and it's gonna be a disaster, but here's to hoping that doesn't happen. um, and yeah, I will. Unfortunately, I can't live stream this weekend, but obviously, I will do some kind of streaming next week because chapter 5. I don't know yet if I'm going to stream like Monday or Tuesday. Because I was kind of hoping to do like an art stream maybe like before chapter 5. Like it might even just be something simple. Like I might just go on live for a few hours and like doodle Deltarune characters or something, just like a pre-chapter like hangout session or something. Um, sorry, who sent that? Oh, thank you so much, Emma, for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, it took me a second to see where it was. I like lost track of the chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Um, but yeah, just keep an eye on the community tab because that's always where I like let y'all know when the next stream is. So probably Monday or Tuesday, something like that, and then I will also let you all know what my plan is on Wednesday as far as chapter 5 Let's Playing goes. Yeah, I will make some decisions this weekend. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna head out. So thank you all so much for joining, and hopefully I'll make some decent videos that won't be totally irrelevant in a few days. So anyway, bye everyone.